Hey y'all, I'm back. I'm an I-78 in the house one more time for the clock strikes midnight. We're gonna talk about this Diddy shit one more again. We're gonna take a different look at it. Y'all, when I tell y'all I started not to do this stream, sister's tired. My sister is tired. We're gonna rock this out. We're gonna rock it out. Mm. Child, this back and forth to the hospital is serious. But let's see who all in the house. We got Prime. What's going on, Prime? Yeah, you clowning. Yeah, I'm on CP time. I'm on for real CP time. I literally been in this house like 20 minutes. For real, for real. It is what it is. Culture invasion. What's going on? What's going on? Appreciate that stream you did earlier today. That was most informative. I ain't get to catch the end, but I will. So I can see where we stand during this trip, which Airbnb we gonna be at. Yes, take that, take that. Oh yeah, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. Yes, I'm on CP time. What's going on, King? Hey Milani, how you doing? Look, y'all. Okay, so quick recap. Friday afternoon, the video of the assault from 2016 was released. Um, Early Saturday morning, we got a statement from the DA in California letting us know that due to statute of limitations expiring, there will not be any prosecution. So that was Friday, Saturday. Then earlier today, we got a apology video from Diddy that I'm getting ready to play in a minute or two. But this has this apology video has sparked a different kind of conversation. I've watched a couple of live streams today, and they all kind of had a different tone, except for two. Um, the first one that was completely on some different type of time was Dennis Sperling. Shout out to Uncle D. Uncle D was like, why are we feeling sorry for Cassie? Because she signed up for this shit. She knew what she was getting into. She made a conscious decision to rock with it. So you get what you get. She ain't no victim. Which I agree with. Y'all know that. We've had that discussion. Um, and then we had Take Heed. Take Heed to the Message was on a little while ago. And she was like, bitch ain't no victim, she a volunteer. I mean, in a sense, that is accurate information. But what I want to talk about is we got an apology. Now what one that's mixed, you know what I'm saying? There are different positions on what he actually apologizing for. And once you decide what you think he apologizing for, we can have that conversation. And now that he has now what what is gonna happen now that we've seen this video, this apology video? What you say, Prime? He should say nothing. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. Staying quiet, yeah. Especially when what you have to say ain't really important. I mean, it's not really gonna change the trajectory or anything that you know what I'm saying is gonna happen in the future. But yeah, Prime, you right. The sisterhood, they ain't gonna want to hear. They're not gonna want to hear that. But again, weren't these so-called sisterhood moves that Cassie made? Put yourself in a position to get around powerful men, get with the powerful man, and then get the bag by all means. That's what she did. So since that's what she did, what's the problem? What's the problem? She got the bag. She got the bag. So what's the problem? I'm confused. Is it that she not gonna go down as some you're saying some boss bitch, you know, taking the world, you're saying taking the bull by the horn, she gonna go down as a bitch that got her ass whooped? Is that could that be the problem? Could that be the issue? So is it again just getting the money, or is it how you get the money? What you say, Brian? Public already found him guilty, and plus they can't prosecute. Well, isn't it her fault they can't prosecute? Because now I was in another podcast that kind of was on the saying she a woman, and we should feel bad for her type of time. But I was like, she didn't have to sue him to tell the story. Everybody got quiet after that. She didn't have to sue him to tell the story. And she didn't have to wait 7.5 years to tell the story either. Again, she could have told the story from the hospital bed. She could have told the story, you know what I'm saying, leaving the hospital. She had 7.5 years worth of days to tell the damn story. But what did she do? She chose to stay with him another 3.5 years. And then because I still say this husband of hers was the deciding factor in whether or not she was going, try to get this money out of him. You don't run through, black men. Now you want to get over here with Zaddy, but I'm real sure one of the conditions of being with Zaddy was you had to figure out how to get the money from the black man. Because you run through. They've been passing pictures and video of your ass for years. We saw last night in a live stream interview where 50 Cent was talking about how you're saying pictures were sent to him. So listen, she ain't just some innocent victim that just didn't have no idea that this is what being in a relationship with him was going to be about. What you said, Melania, she's not making any money for her music. Exactly. What's the thing? She didn't have no talent. So again, like I said, that's probably what pissed him off last night. Like he was like, this bitch really can't sing. I really can't make no money off of her, you know what I'm saying, with the music. Because again, these other women that he done dealt with, was able to to leverage other means to get paid. We knew who Kim Porter was before she got with him. We knew who J-Lo was before she got with him. These other folk, no. So again, when you show up to the table with that damn Players Club mentality, I'm gonna use what I got to get what I want. You give up all power in determining how you get what you want. Especially when all you bring it to the table is ass. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So yeah, we not gonna crown her Cassie patron saint of DV victims. We ain't doing it. Not over here. Y'all go to somebody else's channel and participate in all that bullshit. But over here, that ain't what we doing, because she holds some responsibility in this. But again, the apology, you know what I'm saying, statement has come out from Diddy. We're gonna talk about it. So for those of y'all who have not seen it, I'm gonna run it real quick. We're gonna run it real quick and see what's going on. We're gonna run it.
Reflect on the darkest times in your life. Sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom, but I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy and go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry. It's so difficult to reflect on the darkest times in your life. But sometimes you got to do that. I was fucked up. I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now. I went and I sought out professional help. I had to go into therapy, and go into rehab. I had to ask God for his mercy and grace. I'm so sorry. But I'm committed to be a better man each and every day. I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
Oh shit, my bad, y'all. So okay, for those of y'all who, you know what I'm saying, saw me this morning, y'all, well, early this afternoon, y'all know how I feel about this. But I mean, what is he sorry for? Is he sorry that he did it? Or is he sorry that we saw the fucking video? Because that's two different things. Like, what we doing? And then you said you wasn't making no excuses, but the two statements before that, you said that, you know what I'm saying, you was in a dark place and you was going through some shit. Them sound like excuses. Them excuses, bruh. We're gonna get you a dictionary, sir. We're gonna get you a dictionary so you can understand what terms and put concepts together. Me. So you weren't making no excuses, but you was in a dark place and you was going through some shit, and you sought out therapy and rehab. When was the therapy and what kind of rehab was you at that we didn't know about? We have questions, sir. We got questions. And then again, was it me? I just wasn't seeing any. There was just no signs of contrition in what we just saw. He looked annoyed, to be honest. Like, y'all really gonna make me say this shit? Like, I'm gonna say it, but it really don't matter. But if we gonna be honest, does it matter? I mean, the video out, you paid her ass, she took it, you ain't going to jail for it. Does this apology matter? Like, for real, doesn't matter. What you say, Prime? You say he's sorry we saw the video? What's going on, V-Ben? An apology after the fact is meaningless. True. Yeah, this do sound like some TikTok therapist type of shit, Milani, for real. But I mean, again, like, when did you record this shit, sir? Because I'm just saying, like, he looking bad, y'all. Like, are you in therapy right now, recording this shit? Let me know. We got inquiring minds want to know, Diddy. Inquiring minds. So what did he tell? He said to Prime talk about just change your name and become a pastor. You might as well. You been over there with TD anyway, getting swallowed up. Shit, you better get the blueprint on how to switch up. Get the blueprint on how to get swallowed, on how to change up. I'm just saying, does this mean anything in the grand scheme of things? So he looked like he on a result. And listen, even Russell Simmons is smart enough to be like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say my little 30-minute the 30-second statement, and I'm getting the fuck on off the internet. But I mean, sir, were you sorry and using the tools that you learned in therapy and rehab when you was having that damn pool party after the feds raided your shit and you was like, fuck them? I'm having the time of my life. Was you using any of that shit then? No. So my thing is, if your stance is fuck it, I'm good either way, stand on that shit, sir. Don't be calling these bullshit. I hate when motherfuckers be coming out making apologies and they ain't sorry worth a damn. Just be like, fuck it, I ain't sorry. I'm just saying. What you say here? That's what my sister said this afternoon. She was like, he looked like somebody woke his ass up and was like, just read this. Don't worry about what it say, just read it. I mean, like, but who we did, because I could have damage control. No, let me quit lying. That is one of my skill sets. Sir, I could have written you something way better than what you just got on here and read. Because the first sentence in this shit is not gonna be I'm sorry. But I told y'all 3 weeks ago I ain't do it. That's not gonna be the first damn line in any statement that I prepare for you to read. Like, did you forget you told us you didn't do this shit? What you say, V? Being the power of dope comment is often meant. Woo! Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. I only had nothing to say. It's like, Diddy, what are your comments about the video coming out? I don't know what video. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't got no comment. What you talk about? Because again, his goofy ass had gotten rid of the video. I mean, hell, DVD disc, tape, server, whatever the fuck that shit was on. If he had gotten rid of that shit, like, you know what I'm saying, real men of means do. Like, you know what I'm saying? They would have been running up in Michael Corleone shit, pulling out no shit on no. Hell no. They'd have been somewhere talking about, y'all, why is half the damn desert in Nevada on fire? Because I'd have been up there lighting up shit. Y'all don't know about me. Don't leave that shit up in the house. I'm just saying. And the more I keep sitting here thinking about that, Cassie knew that shit was in the fucking house. She knew he had she knew he had that shit. So what does that make her? So she the victim and all. She knew he had the motherfucker and was hanging on to it and was probably watching him watch the shit. So what does that make her? Somebody let me know something. What's going on, Skinny? Somebody let me know. What does that make her? One, you done. And how many more ass movies did she take after the one that we saw? Because first of all, y'all do know it wasn't the first, and that damn show wasn't the only. Be having questions. I'll be having questions. But to recap, and then we're gonna get into what y'all think about this apology video. To recap, Friday, the video comes out from an incident at a hotel in California back in March of 2016. Saturday, we find out he can't be prosecuted. This Sunday, today, we get this apology video that we just watched. Sir, you already knew that you couldn't be prosecuted for this shit. We the ones that was waiting on the tidbit. You knew you wasn't getting prosecuted for none of this shit. So what's the point of this apology video? Ain't like you got on this bitch and was like, you know what, man, Cassie, that was fucked up what I did. You know what I'm saying? I was going through some shit. I was in a dark place. You triggered me. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all hyenas love that triggered shit, let's go ahead and use it. He got triggered. You know what I'm saying? So this wasn't like a 15-minute, you know what I'm saying, apology to her specifically. This motherfucker got on here and was like, look, I was going through some shit. Y'all saw me wilding out on the fucking camera. I ain't never gonna get prosecuted for none of this shit. So fuck it. It is what it is. He could have come on and said that shit. Fuck it. It is what it is. And left. All this making excuses, trying to explain and all that kind of bullshit. Because I mean, at this point, sir, you didn't have no, your career was basically kaput before all this lawsuit shit came out. When the last time y'all done downloaded some shit from Puff? Let me know. Let me know some. When last time y'all was like, oh shit, I can't wait for the next Bad Boy album. Don't worry, I'll wait. So it was no point to this shit. Especially after you paid her. Now I could see if you had, you know what I'm saying, y'all had popped off no cash. Because again, a lot of y'all seem to be of the mindset of, you know what I'm saying, money is justice. Somebody said that over in Take Heed live streaming. We was like, nigga, that's bullshit. Money is not justice. So again, if that's the mindset, then y'all motherfuckers, it's about the money. So again, as long as you get the promise of getting something from the bag, y'all don't let motherfuckers do anything to you. I don't flow like that, but it seems like that's what the rest of the type of time the rest of y'all on. I ain't with it. Too damn cute to be having no motherfucker beat me in my damn forehead. Shit. I'm straight. I ain't doing it. Hold up. I ain't doing it. I'm straight. But yeah, you got you gonna go through that shit hoping you get some damn money. Cause I mean, hell, he had to give her shit. But if he got rid of them fucking videos, then when it came time to go to court, that shit would have been on her to damn prove it. His goofy ass done made it easy. I'm like, man, come on, y'all. Come on. Don't make no sense. But again, that's what y'all want to do. Fine. I don't want no. There ain't no victims. Ain't no victims. Ain't no nothing. But if they want to do the damn the big red and dangle your ass out the fucking window, then it's cool. Long as you got the you got the chance to ask for some money. Because that's all the fuck y'all this lawsuit shit is. You asking for money. You ain't guaranteed a damn thing. But them damn, you know what I'm saying, results of getting your ass beat, you know, losing your sight, getting your fucking hearing knocked out, you know what I'm saying, teeth missing, all that shit be permanent. Going through all that and still don't get no money. Fuck that. Okay? We ain't even gonna do it. We ain't gonna do it. No. But what y'all think? She wasn't a victim, she was a volunteer. Yeah, she was a volunteer, because you know what I'm saying, word on the street was, and this came from one of her besties, that, you know what I'm saying, before she became the main chick, that she witnessed a couple of encounters between him and Kim Porter. So you knew she either witnessed some abuse herself, or she saw it was, you know what I'm saying, the propensity for that. So you ain't give a shit if you got your ass beat or not. You just wanted, you know what I'm saying, to have a shot at the brass ring. Okay. Well, what Take Heed say? Shout out to Take Heed. She got promoted and got fucked up. So just like you could get promoted, you could get demoted. So he ran through her, used her ass up, got all he could get. Well, he got most of what he thought he could get. Because he thought he was gonna be able to make some money off the bitch being able to sing, but that shit ain't work neither. Shameful. Hold on, what you say? got an ass whoop and signed up for. That's what I'm saying. Damn decade of getting fucked up. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. What you say, Prime? She thought she could change him. Okay, men. Let me ask y'all. Y'all ever been changed by a woman? Let me know. Y'all been changed by a woman? Yeah, she just thought he wasn't gonna beat on her. She didn't give a shit about him beating on nobody else. She just thought it wasn't gonna be her. And he was like, bitch, you ain't even exempt. She wanted a rematch. Man, listen. I don't know what the fuck be going through people's mind. Cause I'm just like, it's been gay rumors about this nigga since before the Biggie and Tupac beef. Like, that's how long dudes been saying, like, I got for real evidence that this nigga gay. That's all I need. Multiple years of the same story. I'm good. I'm not fucking with you. I ain't fucking with you. I don't care how many beard babies you have. Fuck that. I'm good. I'm good. But my question is, what the hell wrong with the women? Like, what the hell? Like, I don't give a shit how much money you got. You can't hit me. You damn sure can't hit me in my face. You can't do it. Even if you already give me the money up front, but like, look, I'm gonna give you $100 million, but you got to let me straight whoop your ass. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. What you say, V? They like it. I think, I'm sure there's a sector of women who like it. But since you like it, what the fuck are you hollering victim and trying to get paid for? You got what you asked for. Get the fuck on. But again, I'm telling y'all that the Zaddy put her up to that. We got to get some money bullshit. Because we went through his Instagram, and every other fucking post is about some bullshit business he trying to get started. So y'all know he finna fuck up the money. He either gonna fuck it up with these business deals, or he gonna take that shit and leave. Is what's gonna happen. Watch. That's what the hell gonna happen. I'm over it. I'm over it. But we gonna get into the what y'all think is gonna materialize from the apology. Let me go ahead and pin that for the people. Hold on. Yeah, I ain't with it. It's foolishness. Okay, it's foolishness. It was absolutely no reason for this. But I mean, he looked like somebody just typed this shit up on their tablet and was like, "Look, nigga, just." They put on their tablet and was like, "Nigga, read this. Just read." I did BB and see she had that in a minute. Like, I don't want to do it. And again, my thing is, if I'm gonna be reading statements about some shit that went on in my life, I'm gonna write the fucking statement. I ain't gonna quit trusting motherfuckers to do shit you supposed to know how to do for yourself. It's how you got into this, taking some bullshit advice, man. Just pay for the video and hang on to it. The fuck no. That no. Try to damn torch that. Try to create a whole new method of setting some shit on fire for me to get rid of that damn video. Listen. I ain't doing it. When does confidence become a problem? Can you have too much confidence? Can too much confidence make you stupid? Somebody let me know. Can too much confidence make you stupid? What's going on, BB? How you doing?
It's your boy. Look. Like I said in the chat, You know, I don't know. This is a common thing in today's world where we got to talk and explain every damn thing. Whatever happened to the good old mobster days when it was no comment? No comment. You directed people to talk to your lawyer, talk to your publishing team, and that was it. He didn't have to say nothing. Nothing. But apologizing after the fact, how was it gaining? He would have been better off by not saying nothing. But they got to talk so much in today's environment. Everybody got to talk and try to explain everything away. And I ain't going to make no excuse. But then right after that, I'm going to list 10 excuses.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, I was like, but nigga, you just said you wasn't gonna make no excuses, but you was like, I was in a dog place, I was fucked up, this, that, woo, 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 woo. Okay, we just got 5 minutes of excuses, but now you with that ain't go. But this is the same shit, because remember he said he didn't do nothing. And then we got a whole video of some shit. That's when you really supposed to be quiet. What's going on, Mr. He Said? How you doing? Appreciate you stopping by. Come on up if you want to. We can get your thoughts on this. I'm just saying, because see, that's the main reason I would have been quiet. Ain't no way y'all would
make yourselves look so stupid by doing that.
This is what I'm saying, because y'all would have still been waiting on me.
Like last year would have been the time to do this.
Mm-hmm.
That way, anything that would have came out afterwards would have been like, yeah, well, we already know. They don't get ahead of the shit. They come way after the fact, and they want to retract things that they've said, and nobody really cares one way or the other. But we care because you lied. Now we care because the lie is out.
Right. Then you said, remember we was just watching Friday, you know what I'm saying? The little statement from his lawyer and shit, talking about the payment was no way an admission of guilt. Wait.
They undermine their lawyers.
But this is the fucked up part. Sis, when was that? When was the lawsuit? Hold on. That was in November. Okay. So this shit was in November. The damn raid was last month, right?
Maybe 2 months ago.
Hold on.
Because we in May now, about to be in June.
Okay, so the raid. Okay. Right. Okay, the raid was March 25th. So you trying to tell me nowhere from November to fucking March, get rid of that fucking video was on your mind? Nowhere? That's bad management. I'm just saying. That's bad self-management.
Like I said, they talk too much. And then they be having these chicks all up in their house, and they talk freely in front of these women when they shouldn't be. Why do they know what they know?
Yeah, what happened to the days of you remember when that scandal came out with the Cowboys? You're saying it was like 5 or 6 of them went in and bought a house, and that's what they was doing, all they freaking and fucking the hoes and all of that shit.
Yeah,
what happened to that? Pad. Yeah, what happened to that? I'm like, why you got these bitches in your house where you lay your head for real?
And you just talking recklessly around them, you know, like the mobsters never, like, go watch the old mob movies. Their wives were present, but they weren't present.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, remember what Michael told his wife? Don't ask me about my business, Kay.
For real.
And matter of fact, I'm gonna let you ask one time. This one time.
He did. He hit her with it.
And he lied to it in. Like, stop telling them.
He did. We was like, bitch, she really thought he was gonna tell you the truth.
Right.
He just got through doing that shit. The fuck are you talking? Yo.
Like, Amon Roth said, going back to the Godfather, Amon Roth said, this is the business we've chosen.
Right.
We chose this shit. So no, when my boy Green got murdered and shot in his eye, I didn't ask no questions.
Yeah, because Green got that word.
We've chosen.
After I had told that nigga to shut up. Like, listen, he was like, yeah, I'm not, we good.
But they wanted to, I don't know, like they want to have it both ways, you know. Like that's, you know, like there is a certain group of women who like that shit. They don't think, oh, I've had a woman say that. Oh, he don't love me unless he beat me.
What?
Or he beats me because he loves me. I've heard women say shit.
Okay, now I've heard that one, but shit. Don't love me then. Keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah, they think that. I mean, they think, well, at least he was honest with me. He told me he was gonna beat me. That kind of we heard Lena say that shit. When old boy Franklin was going through her phone. Oh, we trying to tell her, girl, that's abuse. You just met this man and he already trying to control who you talk to. Well, no, she tried to stick up for him. No, he ain't like that. It ain't even like it is that. He don't pay no bill in your house, but yeah, he could, because he screwed you a couple of times, he can control who you speak to. Is he paying your phone bill?
Hell, even if he was.
I'm just saying. If he was, at least he could say, that's my phone I'm paying. But you letting the nigga come in because you opened up your legs to him and just have all kind of control and access over you, that's manipulation. That's abuse.
Child, so tired. Yeah, I was that damn manipulation. Hold on, what you say, Culture? You almost pulled up on another panel because somebody was talking mess. What they say? You can pull up on this one so you can let us know what was said. What was said? Some supporters. What they say? Hold up. What they
talking
say?
Mess about who?
Diddy said it was supporting him. I want to know what was said. Because I mean, now again, we've been on record. The assault was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. It was wrong. It appeared, based on the information that we had, it appeared to be unprovoked. But again, we don't know what happened in that room.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna say it was wrong. We don't know the whole story.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? What went on in the room before she ran out?
Because it begs the question of why didn't she just leave? If he was asleep, you said it all the time, grab your purse like Tina did and get the fuck out. Why didn't she do that? Even if she didn't have a key to the elevator will always take you to the lobby. You always can go to the lobby.
Or take the stairs.
Well, sometimes with them stairs, you got to have access to open the doors. You know, unless you go through a fire door. But you at the hotel escalator, elevator will always take you to the lobby. So, but she wanted that fight. But then again, and then she went back for a few years after that.
True.
So obviously it wasn't that traumatic. But you got people who want to be the victim and the hero in their own story.
Okay, hang on, B-Ben. What's going on? What's going on, Culture? How you doing?
What's up, y'all? I'm gonna drop back to my avatar.
Okay, child. What was happening on the other stream? What's going on?
So the thing is, okay, so everybody's right and nobody's right because we're all speculating, right?
Right.
So it all boils down to so what was going on is there's still men out there that are capping for P. Diddy, high value man, P. Diddy, and that's I'm turned off on that.
He was never high value. He was high earning.
He was high earning, and he was also a made man. Let's be real. He was a made man. Okay. It was a time and place kind of thing, right? So, like, the white people seen the time and place Negro, and they step and fetch it. They're like, step and fetch it, boy. Step and fetch it. Do your little take that dance. And the little Negro did his little dance, and the little Negro did what he was going to do, and they let the little Negro earn his little place in society. That's all P. Diddy is. That's it. That's all he ever was. I realized that in the 90s. And I was a young man going to college at that time. And I realized that men like P. Diddy were building a fallacy for black men in America. This entertainment bullshit was building a fallacy that, unfortunately, a lot of people were just sheep, and they are going to be sheep, and they are going to follow behind it. And that's what we've been seeing, right? All right. So anyway, P. Diddy ain't shit to me. He neurodivergent. I already posted on my community wall when I think about bro looks like he of the spectrum. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And I don't know why the puppy dog eye thing and blah, blah, blah. But then, pattern recognition is a bad thing. Behavior recognition is a bad. I'm on my soapbox. Behavior recognition is a bad thing. People don't want to call out commonalities in human behavior because it makes other people feel bad. Let me tell you what, if an MFer is neurodivergent, he motherfucking neurodivergent. Bro, if he got bad behavior, he got bad behavior. Fuck forgiving people. Fuck all this nonsense. Fuck all this pandering. Fuck all this coddling. If a motherfucker's neurodivergent, he neurodivergent. Why the fuck do we close mental facilities? And why are people coddling to that, sucking up to that, loving that, just because he can hang with a producer who makes a good beat? P. Diddy ain't never done shit. And we constantly
he is the sample king. He is the sample king.
Yeah, and we constantly gas these people. We gas these people and we worship these entertainers. Now look, all right, so the situation at hand. My thought is this, and this is because I've been in relationships with people, and I didn't pull up on the other panel to say this, but I've been in relationships with people who have already been damaged. Obviously, because I'm now single. Otherwise, the relationship would have fucking worked. Because I don't have skeletons in my closet like this nigga. I don't beat, you know what I'm saying? I don't do these debaucherous ass acts. So my shit's always been legit. I got a clean ass resume when it comes to dating. So all I'm gonna say is this: the women that I have dated that have been ruined by situations like this, I've already heard these stories. So I've already heard the stories of the fool that fell for the high value man. I've already heard the stories of the fool that fell for the pookie in prison. I've dated these women. I've dated the women who still support the pookies that in prison out of their baby daddies. I've dated it's nonsense. If I've dated, and it's nonsense. If I've dated 10 women, 7 of those 10 women have been functional addicts of trauma. Functional addicts of trauma. And we're not just talking some kink, choke me type stuff. We talking full blown trauma. And I'm talking everything from mothers selling their daughters to them, to women who willingly submit themselves to men who abuse them to the point of being knocked deaf. I'm telling you, I dated this one girl, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say. I'm gonna step off my soapbox. I dated, and just an example, right? I dated this one woman, and when we're sitting there, and beautiful woman, beautiful. I just deleted her number from my phone, as a matter of fact, yesterday. Beautiful woman from the islands, my island, in fact. And we sitting across the table from one another, and I had to gas her a little bit because she's so gorgeous. She was just, to me. And I'm just, we're sitting there, we're waiting on our food, our drinks, whatever. And I'm like, smile for me. I don't smile because my baby daddy knocked my teeth out.
You said what?
I don't smile because my baby daddy knocked my teeth out.
Fuck that. See, I don't
She had falsies in. She had, you know what I'm saying? She had a grill and everything. She looks beautiful. Beautiful. Otherwise beautiful. But she don't smile because those aren't her teeth.
Teeth out. Yeah.
And then after that, the conversation immediately went south because she obviously hadn't had any kind of therapy. And then all of a sudden she started making snide remarks during a date about how, men ain't shit, this, that, and the other.
Ooh.
Literally. This is how bold things be. But anyway, that's just a trauma. That is something that we as men who are dating have to deal with. So, you know, I'm gonna be on my soapbox next month in Men's Mental Health Month, and I'm gonna go hard on the men for both, you know, not taking care of themselves as well as being pieces of shit. But you know what I'm saying? Like that's for then. But the point still remains, there is a gamut, there is a spectrum of shit that people either allow themselves to be a part of or are unwilling victims. And then we as good dudes end up having to pick up scraps because society and situations in society have allowed individuals to be abused. But it's real. It's real. And she could, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me be honest with you. I've dated some freaks. And the thing is, she might be one of them. She might be a total fucking freak in the bed. She might like the whatever, the cuck holding, the whatever. You know what I'm saying? That might be her shit. It might not be some you know, under Puffy's regime type thing, and she's a SLAVE to his, you know, desire, never, whatever. But it very well could be that she's a fucking freak. We're human. We're human. And I've dated some women who have been through some shit from childhood and were fucking freaks. And that's childhood. So it's a human thing. So damn the abuse. There's a bag behind it, and I'm getting however I want, you know, to fulfill me sexually. Yeah, that broad, look, she was a willing victim. There are willing victims. She was a willing, as beautiful as she looked in the white on the red carpet in them little dresses with her little earpiece on her ear and looking all fancy. Every bitch she was the envy of all these hoes out here. Any little princess looking woman like that, feminine as hell, is the envy of these weird masculine broads out here in the street. She was looking gorgeous. You think she ain't know? For years, first red carpet, second red carpet, third red carpet, fourth red carpet. Can't see out her left eye, can't see out her right eye. Getting done in by Debo and all the boys that you know, Diddy hires, whatever. Don't matter. Don't matter. I got a pretty dress and an earpiece to match, and a Louis Vuitton bag.
Lumps all around your damn head. Because remember in the video we saw last night with the other chick that was on talking about, you know what I'm saying, he would make sure not to hit him in the face.
Look, I'm not on no crazy misogyny, but like even like, you know, it's like when you look back at like celebrities and like bad behavior, even Sean Connery had respect for broad. He's like, you know, hit her with an orange. No, I'm joking, but like,
damn,
don't leave a bruise. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Like it's a bunch of bullshit. Like I'm like I said, I got a clean record. I've never laid my hands on a woman.
Okay. Y'all don't be out here doing the Brandy Webb. Y'all remember that shit in Thin Line when she got mad and beat herself with that bag of oranges?
See?
Yeah. Don't be out here doing the Brandy Webb. Don't do that.
I don't know. I was hot from that other conversation, from the other people. Listen to other
people. I mean, what was they saying?
Well, nothing, but it was people in the comments, and then there was a back and forward because people were like, well, she's not a willing victim. It's a woman. It's a woman. It's a woman.
You can be a woman and sign up for foolishness.
Well, that's the thing I tell you all the time.
Absolutely.
Dudes, they don't have experience. So they don't know what they're talking about. They're talking theoretically. They don't have experience of women who actively seek out crazy dudes. They don't have that experience. So to them, it don't exist. Because they've never experienced it. But they've only, when you start digging through what these dudes go through, they're just now experiencing women. They've only had 2 relationships in their whole life and they're 40. They don't know what they're talking about. I told the story about that girl that smacked the shit out of me, and I smacked her as hard as I could, and she smiled like, that's all you got? She smiled at me like, yeah, baby, now you talking, like it was nothing.
And see, I dated. That's, you know, I mean, I'm not going to go any further because she's my bestie right now. You know what I'm saying? Like 20 years later, we rekindled a friendship because she got a special needs son, right? So me and the son had always built a relationship. So, you know, there's that. All right. I'm gonna leave it at that. But the thing is, like, her relationship with her baby daddies, she got 2. but like that relationship she got with them is that kind of relationship. I witnessed the aftermath of that. An unhealed
You gotta see
woman.
it. I mean, if you don't see it with your own eyes, it's again, it's getting a peek behind that behind the curtain.
Absolutely.
A lot of people, they don't see behind the curtain, and until you see behind certain curtains, you just have no concept that this is what's going on.
Right.
This is going on in the real world, and it be people you never think it would be.
And the thing is, I'm the grass toucher. I live in the real world, and people constantly throw that shit at me, and I want to smack them upside their head. Well, you need to go touch grass, or you just talking about social media, bro. I'm bringing real life to social fucking media.
Amen.
What the fuck are these people talking about?
Like, again, they're talking nonsense. That's
they just talking it out.
This is just a microcosm. This is just a microcosm. And they keep using that word and not thinking about what the fuck microcosm really means. This is reality. The insane people, the coloreds and the blacks that be on here to acting fucking fool, that's real life. That's not fake.
Well, that's why I call them Papa Smurfs, okay? They're blue pill, but they got red hats on. The red hat is they hear certain comments and it becomes part of their vernacular, and they like using it against another man to make themselves look better, but they really don't understand what they're saying.
Right. Absolutely.
They have no concept of it, And
people use the word talking points to address them, and they get offended by the fact that they don't even understand the fact that they're spitting fucking talking points.
Right. Exactly.
Like, bro, you just insulted me with a talking point because you're using talking points because you can't think for your fucking self.
That part.
And age doesn't equal wisdom. I don't know, or information doesn't equal wisdom.
No, it's
people
not
think it's the information. Oh, I'm wise. No, you just got information. Wisdom is something different, and they don't understand the difference between those two things.
So, V, do you think that wisdom is experience based?
You got to have some experience in it, because wisdom is the application of information and knowledge.
Okay,
you got to apply it.
Okay, this wanted to make sure we was all on the same page with that.
Wisdom is the application of the knowledge that you have gained. Wisdom is the culmination of it, and very few of us are wise in more than one or two areas. If that. Many of us won't perfect and aren't professionals in our own crafts. Man, in the things that we signed up to do. I'm a nurse, really, bitch. Are you really? Are you really? Do you really give a fuck? I'm a computer technician. Are you really, bro? Do you really give a fuck about the entirety and holistic approach to what IT really fucking is? Do you know your IT history, motherfucker?
No, I love the nurses who become experts in things that they like. That's not even, you're just a regular nurse. You're not a kidney specialist.
Yeah, right.
You don't do chemo.
Right.
You're not a dietitian.
You're not an oncologist. You're not a phlebotomist. You're not specializing in any one area.
You're just a regular ass nurse.
The 20-year phlebotomist, bro. They can come in, hit your arm, take 3-4 blood vials and be out before you feel it.
Exactly.
I do dialysis, so I go 3 days a week. And it's a young lady there who sticks me in my arm. I get 2 needles a day. And when she sticks me, it's like I don't even feel that shit.
Facts.
But then you got other people that stick me, and it's like, oh my God, please stop. Go get the other person.
Facts. Wow.
And that's proof. Really. That's proof. That really is it. And like, I was surprised. Like they hustle doctors. So doctors got their own bullshit that they deal with, right? Like we'd be like, medicines cost so much, blah blah. Them motherfuckers got their own battles. The doctors do. The ones that ain't the scam artists. So like my legit doctor, like he kept his receptionist and his phlebotomist. And let me tell you, this chick, she's a little teeny tiny little black lady. Let me tell you, man, every time she come in there, bro, it's like heaven to give blood. If I gotta, man, look, hey, let me talk about this, man. If you interacting with females, you need to figure out what your STD status is, period.
Woo! Ooh, one more time. Say it one more time.
Period. And I just came back from, you know what I'm saying, a family affair in January. And I, you know what I'm saying, may or may not have encountered somebody. And I came back and I was like, hey, yo, it's that time. And everything comes back great because I know what I'm doing.
You out here cheating on me. Hold up. Hold it. Hold it. What?
Oh, shit.
What you say?
I mean,
you did what?
I got a clean bill of health as always. Fresh start, clean bill of health.
Okay. What you say now?
Hey, Derek, come bail me out, bro.
Much like Death Note, it's ridiculous. Like they could be brothers. Their speech patterns are
yeah.
Even their tone of voice is almost similar. We got God's gift number 2 up in here, man. There's 2 of these motherfuckers out here. Look at this shit.
You ain't know.
But no, I want part of that mental health shit next month when you do it. Please include me in that. I got a lot of insight into that.
Hey V, yeah, man. I'll do that. Because the stream ain't nothing but a couple clicks. We can spin up whatever and talk about whatever.
Yeah, I'm however I can be a part of it, man. Like, please.
Let's rock out. Because you and I are close in age anyway, but like a year off. I already heard you talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm 48. I'm 48, going on 49 in October.
Oh, you older than me. You're a year older than me.
Yep. Yeah, we're 1 year off.
I'll be 48 in August.
Yeah, it's all good.
Now, where are you located?
Ohio.
Okay. We got all the Ohio people.
I told you they all up there together.
Yeah, Derek. We just talking to Derek.
I'm statewide too. Like I got people in I'm in Columbus, but I got people in Cleveland and I got people over in the Dayton area, and you know what I'm saying, like, so I'm all over the state.
Yeah, I got a cousin that's in Cleveland now. Actually, when he got married, they got married at the Tudor Hotel in Cleveland. Beautiful hotel, man. Beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah, downtown Cleveland, loved it. Except it was cold.
Downtown Cleveland is historically a beautiful place. It's one of those. It's one of those hubs like Chicago, where, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of American history came from there. You know what I'm saying, like, was birthed there, or ended up like, you know, like the Rockefellers, Carnegies. You know, they came through there. They all had their piece.
Yeah, the men who built America.
What's that?
A lot of people don't know those names. Those are the
no, they don't, man. They don't. But that's American history. That's the level. That's our level American history. Them the people that was employing our people. Our black people were dying in their factories. They were sacrificing black people in their factories back in the day during the beginning of the industrial age. Yeah, we were free.
Motherfuckers standing outside with shotguns like, you better go to work.
Right. But the men were dying daily. The black men were dying daily.
Yeah.
Like, it was a thing. My grandfather's father, on my mom's side, so I got the island side of my family, so I can tell you all about island trade and how the Dutch and Arawaks merged and fought the Caribs. I can tell you all kinds of shit from the islands. I can tell you all kinds of shit from up here too. So, you know what I'm saying? Like grandpa's father was a coal miner. He was the son of a coal miner. And you know what I'm saying? His people were dying every day.
Ohio was very influential in American history. A lot of people don't know that. Like spades, the game of spades that all black people play originated in Ohio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it did.
And it got spread during the World Wars and stuff. And those enlisted men from Ohio taught other men from around the country how to play. And when they got back home, they taught other people how to play. That's how spades.
There's more to like the whole swing state piece of what Ohio is about. Like, you know, like we look at the red and the blue and we think about, you know, that those two parties, but there's more to history and how, like, there are very few states that actually play those big parts, you know, like obviously the District of Columbia and Maryland and Pennsylvania and Virginia and on down through the coast. But like, there are other key states that play these gigantic parts in the formation and how the ebb and flow of politics in the nation went over the years. And Ohio was definitely a big battleground for that.
Yeah.
And it was human sentiment, it was innovation, it was the Wright brothers, and it was space exploration, and you know what I'm saying? It's rights, and there's all kinds of things that are centered here.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't like the state. I'd like to move, but you know, historically, yeah, there are some great things in Ohio. Or
Well, you know, that's why I get pissed off with the passport bros, quote unquote. You know,
hey,
they
I'm a
don't
passport,
even
bro.
know
Leave me
the
alone. No, it's because of lineage. I'm messing with you. Go on, bro.
You don't even know the country you live in, and you want to run to
Exactly.
another country.
Exactly.
Like all women aren't equal everywhere. So whatever little bit of experience you're having in your area, it may be different in another part of the country. You can't group all black women or any women together in, oh, they're a monolith.
There are cultural commonalities that we all share in this country. There's common food. We all got an Applebee's and a damn Chili's in our damn town. You know what I'm saying? Like there are commonalities that make us American. There are commonalities that we share culturally. But
then there's some differences.
There's differences.
Hot sauce, for example. We all love hot sauce, but depending on where you're located in the country, the hot sauce changes.
Now, yes. Now, I don't want to. I'm not going to get on the dating thing because, like, I'm 0 for 0. I got 0 kids, 0 ex marriage thing. You know, arrangements where I get.
You ain't got no ex-wives hanging around nowhere.
No. I mean, I have the ex-girlfriends, whatever. But you know, those are all peaceful.
Okay. We talking about ex-wives.
No ex-wives. No.
None of them? Okay.
Well, don't tell too much. You're gonna be like Puffy, man, having to retract his statement, man.
Listen.
Oh Lord have mercy. Have somebody show up like, this is your baby.
Right, exactly.
Ooh, child, yeah, we don't want that. We don't want them problems.
That would be funny. I would laugh, but that's not real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not gonna happen. It's not happening. You know, fun. So I already, you know, I count mine when I let loose. I'd be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
For real, bro. I be counting mine when I let loose.
Cat Williams.
223 million, 223 million and one.
Know your stroke count. That Cat Williams is a motherfucker, boy.
Please tell me y'all not out here on the
from Ohio
on the 5 minutes and 50 pumps.
Right. Like, hold up, girl. I gotta count. Lay there. Don't lay still.
Oh Lord.
Make sure you ain't steal one.
Oh Lord.
But yeah,
y'all doing the most.
Yeah, I'm glad you came up, man. Because I see you in the chat. I've never really. Now I won't forget your voice, like I said, because you sound so much like Death Note to me. I will not forget your voice, but I appreciate you coming up because you always shouting me out in the chats.
On different absolute pleasure, man. It's an absolute pleasure. I support sis. You know, there's very few creators out there that I support because there's very few messages that I can get behind on principle and say that this is a holistic, you know, individual that's saying the right shit. You know what I'm saying?
So many people are so fugazi, and
bro,
it's sickening. You know, even these, like I meant to say this a few minutes back. I can't stand these foreign quote unquote blacks. They want to come over, yo, Western. Do you know how many military bases the United States has worldwide? I mean, this is a serious question. Either one of y'all know that answer? 750 worldwide military bases.
And I'm a brat.
So please tell me where you're going, where you're going to escape Americans' influence. I'll wait.
Here's the thing too, with that being said, right? And as an IT dude, you know, I could take you back in history when it all first started, but the permeation of globalism and learning one another is going to continue at a rapid pace. Yeah, and it doesn't matter what part of the spectrum it is, if it's, you know, the extreme far left and you get the blue-haired, face-piercing weirdos with the weird flag, or you go far extreme right and you get the extreme hate groups. It doesn't matter. It's human. And with the permeation of the internet, with us sharing and moving at the speed of light and sharing at the speed of light and expressing
America is at the forefront of all of this.
Yeah.
You can't escape America's influence. Actually, certain countries, America has more influence because there's no regulation and no eyes.
Now,
so America goes over there and does what the hell it wants to do.
The only places that are resistant, but I'm not sure what that looks like in the future. I'm not sure what it looks like, but I can tell. So let me just share this. I can tell you this. The island that my father comes from is very, very, very Catholic, Christian, religious. Very. To the point where if you're a daughter and you accidentally mess with a kid, neighbor's kid, and you wind up having a 9-month coming, they will export you off the island and send you to England.
Oh, Lord.
That shit has been real up until about 20 years ago. And they're very, very religious. So I'm watching now how things are changing. And all I can say is when it comes to boomers, there are a lot of them globally.
Yeah.
I think we've been concentrating too much on America. When I look at that island, the south of that island, my people are all boomers. And every one of them is like, this hurts, that has diabetes, that's falling off my body, that ain't right, I'm old. Like that's all I hear.
And they're the generation that was susceptible to everything. Every scam, side hustle, multi-level marketing, reverse mortgage, they fell for everything they saw on TV. The baby boomers did.
All at once.
And everything.
Everything.
Any kind of programming, Order 66, whatever you want to call it, they fell for it.
Yep. Everything.
They will fight
we were the ones that look back like, y'all stop clicking that, stop responding to those letters.
Cut this out.
They answer the phone, god damn it. Just stop answering the fucking phone.
You on the phone with? I'm talking to the
Use get some caller ID. Yeah, man, yeah.
They done forgot about caller ID.
They still do. They can't stop watching MSNBC. They can't stop watching.
They can't stop. Fox and MSNBC.
They can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, I remember Puff used to holler that we can't stop, we won't stop.
You stop that.
And they will fight.
Take that.
They will let you talk some shit about some shit that they saw on MSNBC. They will fight you. And they don't even know why they're doing it. They've been programmed so well.
Right.
And they imitate the people that they hate. Look up today. What was it, today or yesterday? What was the girl? Crockett, who went to Marjorie Green and Marjorie Green said something. Her eyebrow, her eyelashes, and you're racist. They loved anything they don't like black men. Anything they don't like is racist. Why? Because that triggers the baby boomers.
Oh, but it was a perfect.
That triggers the baby boomer black women, and that mobilizes them.
Margarine, and oh girl, that was a perfect fight. They were perfectly matched for one another.
And I was on Marjorie Taylor Greene's side.
That was the heart and soul. That was the heart and soul of America right there. That was pure white girl and that was pure black girl. That was heart and soul right there. I loved it. I thought it was absolutely
they always did the trope. Oh, it's racism and you can't talk about my culture. When did fucking eyelash from black culture?
Both of you shut the fuck up. Both of you were getting wrong. And then when she called her a funny butch built or whatever she called her, that was the best. That was the best because that's exactly what Marjorie looks like. Marjorie got a big old back. For her size, sitting there lifting weights and shit like she a dude, like she a nigga. Bitch, sit the fuck down and be feminine and fucking manage the country like a good bitch. You weird bitch.
But see, they can't. Black women were put in position from the beginning in this country to be gatekeepers and be pit bulls. Now what has happened, they've been off the leash too long and they're starting to bite their owners. And their owners, Mr. Cartwright, don't like that shit.
Yeah, let's be real. They did. Ever since the feminism movement, they positioned black women to run it. and to do what they needed to do to handle business.
It's before feminism.
And it's all coming back to bite them.
It's before feminism. It's even before capitalism.
I see what you're saying.
Use the black women as gatekeepers to whatever their agenda was.
I see what you're saying.
Always.
Well, it's
Now, it was okay when they was only affecting black men, but now it's starting to affect them head on directly and publicly. Now white people are starting to push back, like, okay, now wait a minute, y'all bitches getting out of control now. See, it was fun and cute when they were doing it to black men all of these decades and centuries here in America. Now you got some nerve to go after Mrs. Cartwright on national television. Oh no, we're gonna have to put you in control.
Well, there's a lot of
we gotta have to put you back in control. You forgot who your owner is.
Well, there's a lot of fronts too, V. What we're looking at too, and this is the side that I look at it from. If you look at it from the mass media and entertainment side of things too, what we have is an Uber movement that has allowed the men that have gone around and flipped around and become women, all that, they go around the circle. They've fucked around and found out. All this power, all this support has caused for a fuck around and find out moment. And there's going to be a panic. What I'm saying is female sports records are getting decimated by men in dresses. Men in dresses are starting to absolutely change the paradigm of where these women think that they're going to fit in the future. And no one's thinking about that. And they're already here. What's our national health teacher? The motherfucker who's in the spot of national health. The Surgeon General.
You talking about Fauci?
No.
No.
The new one.
Oh shit.
Let's see.
The new one's an Autobot. The new one's an Autobot, bro. The new one be talking about the agenda.
Oh, you talking about
wait a minute. Damn it.
You talking about Vivek? This is Vivek Murthy.
President.
Yeah.
What's his damn name? Shit.
Nah, not Vivek.
Mayor. He was a mayor fucker up there in the Midwest.
Rachel Levine.
Wait, who we talking about?
Rachel Levine.
Oh.
Here, I'm gonna put it in the back chat.
I was thinking about the other one.
Ooh, that's an ugly link, but that's
okay. This says Assistant Secretary for the Health of the United. Yeah.
There we go. That's not what it looks like.
Yeah, that's a whole man.
That's the problem. That's the top. That's the assistant. This isn't a secretary of the secretary. This is an assistant. This is the number 2.
That's a man.
That's number 2.
If you Google it, this right, that's a man pick. I don't fuck all. No, that's a whole man.
Number 1.
Now go start looking at the talk that person talks about. And when you start doing research,
mayor, right?
It's all about the agenda.
The number 1 was the gay mayor, right?
Gay mayor.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
people be missing this. They be putting people in places across the nation that be having this weird influence to do these destructive things to our nation and to the structure of culture, to the structure of the spirit, to the structure of who we are. This is messaging. This isn't.
The Democrats are so desperate to win in these swing areas, not just swing states, but swing counties. The margins are so thin. Instead of them reaching out to the population who's always been there, which is black men, they said no. They'd rather reach out to gay men and alternative men and Decepticon men and all of that. That's what they decide. They started that with Obama. Right?
Well, it was already in place, and what happened is he opened the floodgates and said, "All right, do whatever you want to do."
Yep.
It was already in place. Let's be real. It was already happening. It was already starting to influence across the
Well,
board.
he would have won a
It was already
national
look,
stage
it
with
was already all over Facebook. I was watching people that I knew that was on Facebook and people that I was working in call centers with and this, that, and the other. And they was like, my name's Bob, and now it's Susan. And it was left and
No,
right,
you
left and
still
right.
Bob,
Every
motherfucker.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but I mean, what I'm saying is he gave them the national platform. They didn't have
He gave you the platform. Yeah, he gave you the platform. He opened the door and said, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? Freedom, freedom."
because we don't want to negotiate with black men. We're going to negotiate with everybody else. We're going to negotiate with black women. We're going to negotiate it with the alphabet people. We're going to go negotiate with the Mexicans. We're going to give everybody else benefits but black men. That's what they've been systematically doing it. And black men have been walking away ever since Obama's second term, walking away in record droves from the Democratic Party.
And here's the thing, and I only stand in Obama's defense for two things he said, and I took it as such. There was one I think it was like a town hall he did right before he was elected, and it was a bunch of people in a smaller kind of arena, and blah 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 blah. And he said, "We as a nation, you have to understand, we as a nation, we all have work to do. That means you as the civilian, all the way up through the government. Blah 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 blah, posturing talk." But that sentence alone resonated with me. Then later he said, "Shut the fucking borders down, motherfuckers. Congress, let's play along. Senate, let's play along. Shut the motherfucking borders down." And everybody says, "Fuck you, nigger." And that's real, because he did say that. So fuck Congress, fuck the Senate, fuck these motherfuckers that are in charge as far as the border's concerned, because they're playing a game with us. He told them to their motherfucking faces. He did. The black man told them, shut this motherfucker down. Now, let's go back to what he said before, right? He told everybody, do the motherfucking work. What I did, I said, yeah, all right, nigga. You right. I'm working construction right now. I need to get back on my IT grind. And I did. And I did what the fuck the nigga said. Because I didn't necessarily have everybody in my corner saying this, that, and the other. And I'm looking at the black man like, oh shit. I'm already doing good, but I'm not doing as best as I could. You're right. We all have work to do. I need to start making sure that I'm voting consistently from here on out. This nigga's in charge. Let's make this happen. At least I'm stimulated to pay a little more attention. That kind of shit. Yeah, that worked for me. I'm a light skin, but that worked for me. You know what I'm saying? But beyond that, I didn't expect anything else. And he he dead stared in the camera so many fucking times and said, basically, pull yourself up. He said it so many fucking times, and it was so insulting to a degree. But at the same time, nobody listened, bro. Nobody listened. And I said this before on other podcasts. I got 10 niggas that are my used to be homies on a for real, white niggas, black niggas, whatever the fuck. There's like 2 or 3 of each, pick and choose. But I got 10 of them that ain't do shit with their lives over the past 20 years, but be baby daddies and now finally married to some broad, whatever.
Uh-oh.
And everybody wants to pat themselves on the motherfucking back. They ain't shit. Ain't done shit. That's 10. Again, a microcosm of the world, right? It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Humans will human. You can get a message, but it might not be the right time for you to receive the message or the messenger for you. But people be telling people, pick yourself up and pay attention to what's going on around you. And then people are like, that's insulting. You can't just tell people to pick themselves up. Let me ask you a question. Who are the most privileged humans on earth? A Western woman.
Really?
Cassie, let's go back to the subject at hand.
Well, you got a point, yeah.
Let's say that Cassie made it down the stairs of the emergency exit, because it's against fire code to have an emergency exit locked on any floor of any hotel, unless you own it and you run in some weird shit, of any building, in fact, and that's deluxe hotel. Let's say she made it down the fire exit and went down the stairs like an intelligent individual would, instead of waiting for a fucking elevator. Let's say that she walked out that building. She has the police. She has shelter. She has 1-800 support groups. She has 3-digit number support groups. She has 911. She has unlimited resources as a woman to get support and reduce the amount of collateral damage that can come from any situation, including that of a rich man that is so-called untouchable. Now, we know the police are stacked against her, so we can omit them, but she has many other resources. 2016, every motherfucking bitch had a cell phone. We know they never keep them charged. Okay, so we'll fuck the cell phone.
I do. Because I can't be nowhere and my shit don't work.
Buy the bitch close to you. Buy the bitches you love a phone charger, a portable one, ladies and or gentlemen.
Please do. It's most helpful. Most helpful.
But look, the point remains: the most privileged individual in the world is a first world woman, Western woman. It's a fact of life. The structure has been established to support them in vein of the children. The children are always the first thing. So the women, as a byproduct of that, are getting all of the support that they need in order to ensure of the future of the world, right? Blah, blah, blah.
They still ain't doing shit.
But the thing is, if you don't tap into that and you make excuses and you're lazy about your life, or you enjoy the situation you're in and there's no not thinking about it. This is 2024. There are billboards, there are pop-up advertisements, there are movies, there's the whole motherfucking Lifetime channel about women who have problems. Get the fuck out of my face.
Say it again.
Every Oprah, Sally Jesse, every one of these weird extreme feminist broads have put a everything man is bad, color purple out. Nobody is dumb to this. Women willingly let their daughters fall. Women willingly fall for the bag. Women willingly fall for the dick because the sex is so damn good. They choose. They choose. They choose. They are the most privileged individuals. You have 800, 3-digit number. You have women hide away. Women hide women the fuck away. In other motherfucking countries, what are you bitches talking about right now?
This is true.
What is happening right now?
My stepfather used to say all the time that you got two groups of people in this country who could do whatever they want. And I would always ask people, who do you think those two groups of people are?
White men and black women.
Exactly.
White men and black
women. I don't care where you are in this country. You go out at we can go out right now. Matter of fact, me and Amanaz proved this shit the other night. 4:00 in the morning. Who was the majority of the fucking people that we saw out? At that
Black women. Black women. Shit, it was 5:00 in the morning. That's how we got to that damn Waffle House. Man, yo.
None but black women. They were safe. They didn't look unprotected to me. They were dancing.
They was half damn naked, drunk, hollering, hollering and screaming, twerking in the damn park. Why are you twerking in the parking lot at the damn Waffle House?
Hashtag the future is female. Hashtag woman is queen. Hashtag the future is female. This is the unruliness.
You'll never see another group of women do that anywhere in this country.
In the damn rain, y'all. Twerking.
And I dare anybody to challenge me. You'll never see a group of Asian women. And by group, it had to be at least 20 black women out, young girls, that night at that Waffle House. It might have been 3 black guys out there, but it was about 20 women out.
I bet you them niggas was wearing skinny jeans looking weird.
So you would never see Asian women like that. You'll never see a group of Mexican or Hispanic women out there like that. You'll never see a group of white women out there like that at that time of night.
But that's wrong. That's wrong to point out, because that's pattern recognition, because that's behavior recognition, because that's classifying individuals, because that's being prejudiced, and that's
well, I got
being
news for them. So is a blood pressure. Blood pressure is a classification and it's a generalization. So I love the people that try to do that game with me. Generalizations aren't aren't real. So why do you get your blood pressure checked? Why do you even go to the doctor? Because medicine is based on generalizations, on group norms.
Facts. Big facts.
Oh. Then they don't know what to say. Yeah.
And it's not my place in life to make you feel comfortable that you ignore facts.
Exactly.
It is not my place in life to do that. It is not my place in life to ignore reality. The emperor has no motherfucking clothes on, you dumb bitch.
Wow.
You dumb nigga.
Yeah, go to the hospital and expect them to treat you like a special snowflake and see what happens. See how that works.
Hell, I just left you. Yeah, look, I just left the hospital, so you know I know.
So your blood pressure is based on what's normal for everybody.
Right.
Based on you. What's based for normal? That's how we know something is wrong with you, because your
shit ain't matching everybody
outside of the normal. Obviously, you never study psychology or sociology, because that's covered in 101 classes.
Right,
Group norms.
Right.
Hello, people.
Right.
Basic
all these educated people.
Entry level classes teach you these basic fundamentals about society.
Yeah.
You mean the ones that they didn't never go to?
Yeah, the ones that never went to, but I love catching people who claim they went to college, because see, they count going to online school or going to community college as going to school. No,
I argued in Psych 101. I argued in Psych 101, and she flunked me because I argued with her, so I sat there a second time.
Oh, so you had to take shit twice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and everybody's like, "How did you flunk that?" And I was like, "It wasn't about the fundamentals. I was like, about the professor." I was like, "And that's fine." I was like, "I'll sit here with her."
Because this a guarantee A now. Shit.
Oh yeah, it's a guaranteed A. Yeah, and that was learning. That was what it was for. That was what college was for. If I had to pay it, I had to pay it. I didn't give a fuck, because I needed to learn that lesson.
Were you on the yard somewhere? What you mean? Get the fuck out of my face. You don't know what I'm talking about.
Now it's different. You're saying if people, you're saying, were like us, like we went, you're saying to on the yard college, and then you're saying later on went to community college.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's where I finished. I went to community college, and actually I backed out, and then it ended up hitting the professional world hardcore.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about
2 years at Ohio State. I did a year in community, and then I went on.
College classes and going away to college is 2 different experiences. I've done them both multiple times.
Right. And then there's a whole nother thing about stacking degrees senselessly. That's a whole nother extreme, right?
Oh yeah, it's worthless. Most of the time they realize that degree they got, they spent 5 or 6 years getting, is now worthless.
Let me tell you what. Here are the only people on earth that I have 100% love for that do that. The researchers. If you are a researcher and you have 15 to 20 fucking doctorates, I don't give a shit. Please continue.
Well, I mean, because you're getting specialty to further your research. I get that.
Exactly.
I get
Please
that.
continue. Please continue. I salute you. I 100. You are a
well, I'm talking about people working on an undergrad degree for 7 years.
No.
And they 45 and 50 years old, graduating like they just got out of high school or something. I'm like,
I flip tables. I flip tables on people like that. Like, I can't with you.
Yeah, we ain't doing all that.
I'm like, now that you got your degree, What? Tell me how that's going to translate.
So much of common sense has left those individuals.
No, they just want to be able to tell somebody, I got my degree.
Yeah, merit hounds. It's all about the valor. Those are the valor hounds.
How much?
Excuse me, that's not merit. That's valor. That's just stars on your lapel.
I want to know how much it's costing you, and when are you going to be finished paying for it? That's what I want to know. And they haven't even, these educated dummies haven't even thought that far. And that's how Biden played them. We're going to buy you off. We're going to buy your votes by paying your school off. Why?
Okay, well, my kid didn't get paid off. I don't know about nobody else.
This new round that Kamala just came out with at the end of last year. What was it? Your student loans got to be more than 25 years old. So they're targeting Gen X.
Yeah, them old motherfuckers who was voting for them anyway. They stupid. You
got to be current on your payments. Currently, it was a whole lot of parameters that she skated over real quick in her press conference. I'm like, who the hell is going to qualify for that?
Exactly. But you know the number one group that ain't getting shit from all of that? Federal employees.
Really?
They ain't wiped their shit off yet.
Yeah, because they planned to make the promise they knew they couldn't deliver on it. So it was never to deliver on it. It was just to get your votes.
Yeah.
Now they got your votes. They're not going to pay you because they're going to come back and say, oh, the Republicans are blocking us. You knew when you said the statement, you couldn't get it.
It wasn't happening.
It wasn't going to happen.
But they didn't care. They made the statement anyway.
They're also on a second tier of audits this year. So they're looking for people who got kickbacks through their jobs during So what's happening is jobs are pushing are like deferring it back to the Fed. Like, oh, well, we had, $20 million grant for our people to get relief during their off time from COVID. So, you owe us money, government. Government's like, nah. Let's say it's Goodyear, America. Yeah. So they tell Goodyear America, nah, Goodyear America, that $20 million you owe us. So what's happening is all of a sudden they're like, no, government. Well, here's the list of our employees that took part in that program. You can just go chase them.
Oh, no.
So I got homies that are like, yeah, man, this year I got audited because they were like, I received X much money from the state. It was the state, excuse me, not the government, the state. X much money from blah, blah, blah through a program through my job, but they pushed it through the state and the state set me up for this much money. Yep. So companies are playing stupid and they're deferring that. And then whatever it is, the state is going after the people. But what's ending up happening is my homeboy was like, excuse me, job. You are the ones who arranged this. Kick fucking rocks and figure this out.
I know that's right.
Now, here's what's going to wipe black people out is AI. And we're so fucking oblivious to it. Walmart last week said by 2026, 65% of their staff is going to be replaced with automation.
Robots in disguise. Let me tell you what. That's why I'm taking AI courses now, and I've been all about AI. I've been all about AI for the past 2 years, my friend V. Let me tell you, bro. I'm already on it. I'm going to be worshiping the robot overlords from AI to automated automatons. I'll be taking care of old people. Watch.
What's the number one employer for black people?
Black people or black women?
I'm guessing one of the shipping and logistic companies.
Walmart.
Really?
Shit.
Well, that's logistics. That's logistics and products. I guess, yeah.
Well, we tell most black women the number one field for them is retail and customer service. The second
because because women in general, Western women in general, and that's Europe, Australia, America, and becoming, like Japan and blah blah blah. But Western women are the number one spenders, the number one debt, the number one consumers. They spend their husband's money for the babies. They spend their husband's money for themselves. They spend their boyfriend's money for themselves. They spend their own money for themselves.
Is spent by a woman.
Yeah, it's all women. Women drive the world.
Has known this for 50 years.
And produce nothing though, but other than babies, but yeah.
So
damn.
They're not even doing that. So but the number one employer, largest employer for Black women is Walmart. Number 2 would be hospitality and in healthcare. Something
in healthcare.
In healthcare.
Yeah,
right?
real estate, healthcare, and tech are the essentials. As long as you have a house, and then the future is all tech, and then you have health, you're good. But when it comes to the capitalist side of things, yeah, it's definitely that retail and restaurants.
So your largest employer for Black women, it just told y'all on national television last week, 65% of y'all are gone. Go. Joe Biden's economy. Wake the fuck up.
Well, let me ask you, V. Let me ask you this. And Almanize, sis, chime in, help me out. My understanding is this. When you run a business, the nation is a business. It's only been 4 years. Old boy is essentially running on the previous gears in motion. When I look at any business, and I've worked for 3 very, very, very stable, large corporations, ranging from low thousands to mid thousands of employees, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the 5,000 range right now. And looking at how this business runs, they've changed 3 sets of leadership within the past 2 years, just this current company, and they still haven't figured out how to change things from 2 sets of management ago in small.
How does that work?
And then when you go to look at where I worked before this, I worked for the libraries, like super library corporate. It's a super awesome job to talk about one day. Maybe one day we talk about that. But I worked for like the corporate office of all the libraries in the world, and you know what I'm saying, and working there were so many managers that would shift their ideas or would do this or would do that, and even at a moment's notice, trying to shift your idea to change everything took weeks. And then, when you try to change something like a big piece of infrastructure that's been within this company, like a mainframe, we got rid of a mainframe. Nobody uses mainframes no more. Some companies don't use mainframes no more. Not even banks are using mainframes. So mainframes are going. They're going away. You don't need mainframes no more. You go into the super awesome Converge, blah, 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 blah. Even a process like that was a mainframe that had been there for decades of leadership, and nobody thought shit about it. You mean to tell me that you're going to look at where we are with Biden's economy, and the echo chamber.
Because see, you're operating on the premise that Biden's economy started 4 years ago.
I'm exactly, and it didn't. Biden said 4 years ago, let's change some shit that the asshole before me put in place.
Let me finish. Biden's economy didn't start 4 years ago. It started 50 years ago. See, Biden has been playing this game for a long time.
Biden's been around long as American history.
Exactly.
So that's a fucked up, God, weird as shit position.
Yeah. Now you get it.
Fuck V.
Now you get it.
I know. I know. I'm with you, man. Yeah.
See, a lot of this shit.
I'm not the average dummy, right?
Right now, right? Because see, Charlotte is like a microcosm for what's happening around the country. Right. A lot of this shit started under the Obama administration that we're experiencing in Charlotte.
Absolutely. Thank you.
And they're building these apartments and in these little bit of houses, 70% of them are empty because nobody can afford them. Well, guess when that started? With the robo foreclosures that happened back under the last recession in 2008. Who
Yep.
bailed out the banks?
I was part of that. That's how I lost my house.
Exactly. Me too. Who bailed out the banks? Obama. He promised that he was going to make us whole. But right at the end of his second term, he wrote it all off. So the banks got away scot-free. And we didn't.
And you know what? At the same time, I didn't even think about it, but I was working for a data collection company that was bailing out the automakers, and the automakers did not. But let me tell you what, from a historical perspective, and I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about their family. I don't give a fuck what you think about how you've grown up. Things would have changed. Your people would have adjusted. Humans would have adjusted. Fuck the Ford Motor Company. Fuck the Ford Motor Company. The Ford Motor Company deserved to fucking go down.
Well, Ford wasn't even the worst one. GM was.
Nah, man. Let me tell you what. But all of them, GM and Ford. But let me tell you what, man. It was so egregious. I worked for the top data collection company that was contracted to do this by the government. And when we were going through their data records, they had no idea who were selling what fucking lot was selling, whose name of what lot was selling. Nothing. They didn't know.
We were working for GM. We were working for OnStar, me and Amanaz. Okay. And now we saw our salary get cut in half from Hurricane Katrina to the recession in 2008. Our salaries got cut. So where did the money go?
Trying to save them motherfuckers. Yep.
GM.
They were paying us $50 an hour plus overtime, unlimitedly.
So is this where the they had y'all scrambling like that while we were on the big side, we were on the big data side, all that information was coming to us. We were normalizing it to send it to the fucking government. We were transmitting all that to the government.
So
that means y'all were the ones pushing all that shit to me. I was doing all the other stuff.
Yep. Hold up, y'all. We got a comment. We got Death Note in the house. What's going on, Death
Note?
Oh
shit, God's gift is in the house.
So he said we going to blame Trump on the trillions added to the debt, billions to overseas interest, and the restriction of energy, which drove us into deeper recession. No, I ain't blaming Trump about it.
No, Trump didn't.
It's a machine in motion. Yep, it's a machine in motion, and you know.
Come on up, no, come on. We got about another half hour.
You got your brother.
Come on, brother. Pull up.
This is why I said you sound like y'all sound so much alike. It's scary.
Pull up. But yeah, it's machine in motion.
Yeah, that money was sweet, but I mean, it was sweet, but we were still working for it.
I mean, look. But my point was though, from 2006 to 2000 just 2 years later, 2008, where did the money go?
Right.
Yeah.
What did I make that year? What did I make in 2006? I made somewhere between, I would say, 85 and 95. I was somewhere right there.
I was going to say 80 because I was hitting 80s. It was like 3-4 years of it working for data companies.
Really?
I was killing the game there.
Yeah. And I'm with you, V.
So where did the money, like just 2 short years later,
it was gone.
Where the fuck did the money go?
It just dried up.
Even though they were getting bailed out.
Right.
They got bailed out before the banks got bailed out.
Right.
So where did the money go?
Right.
That was who? Who was vice president?
Joe.
Who was vice president?
Joe.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
And then when you look at it, and then when you look at it, you look at what the promises were, the EV promises, the energy promises, years, they kept pushing that bar, and where are we at now? The EV promises are still falling apart.
We got overcharged so much. Even They were building a light rail here.
Hey, Queen Sunkiss.
In the early 2000s, they were building a light rail here in Charlotte.
I mean, they started that light rail way before then, but anyway.
When we first got voted on it in the early 2000s, it was $4 million. That was the initial number.
Mm-hmm.
How did that number balloon to 40 million? And it's a smaller light rail than what they originally planned.
For real.
The original plan was supposed to go from Matthews all the way up to damn Hickory.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to run right up 16, right up 74, and right up 16. That's how long it was supposed to be.
You know
That's
what?
where federal funding came from.
Miss Queen, sis, I apologize. Not AV promises, but energy independence and like alternative energy, backing off of oil. That talking point is what I was talking about. I'm sorry. I didn't mean EV promises necessarily with vehicles.
But we got blindsided again.
We did.
And Amanaz mentioned this on a previous chat today. The plutocrats. I've been saying that word to her for years, so she used it perfectly today. Those are
plutocrats.
The plutocrats are who is in control.
Okay.
They're pulling all of the strings behind the scenes.
The ones they frame as like the Illuminati. The ones they frame as the blah blah blah, and
I mean, this is beyond them.
Yeah,
power. The power. The true power brokers.
But that's the idea. That's the general idea.
Yeah.
Well, you know who talked about it today? They talked about it. I think it was on the Young Turks Network. Anna Kasparian was talking about this very thing.
Mm-hmm.
The donors who donated all of the money to
it was them. It was Anna. Yeah, I seen it. Right? It went past my speed. But the thing is, I already talked about that when I talked about RFK when I got my stream shut down. I already talked about that. I pulled up the website that shows who the top donors are to all the parties. I even showed who RFK's top donors were.
So she talked about the top 50 donors.
Yeah.
50 top families.
Yeah,
and all of that. Those are the people we're talking about. And
it's
all documented. And she was able to even break them down to the top 25. Spent so much more money than the bottom 25.
Anna actually, the Turks actually rode on a report that another independent YouTube creator had already put out that I have it recorded. It's in my fucking Streamyard. I already did the RFK. That's what shut me down on YouTube because dude started talking about.
Wait a minute, that's why they came after you?
Medical things. Yes, because of his personal view on medical things. That's exactly what it was. And I'm telling you, I already talked about this. Turks rode on the back of that. Because RFK, they was checking out who RFK's top donor was, and RFK's top donor is a Trump top donor. So RFK's actually they tried to turn around the person whose video I was watching, tried to link Trump to RFK and just be like, RFK is just an agent for Trump. So if you vote for RFK, you're actually voting for Trump, kind of thing. Yeah, because you know what I'm saying. Like if you ignore Biden, you're actually just giving your vote to Trump. Because if you're voting for RFK, he's going to lose. And I'm like, man, I got my own views.
You're killing me with that bullshit.
Yeah. I got my own views on things, but
the problem with the Democrats is they've been lying so much lately.
So much, bro.
And it's
so much.
Unbelievable. Like this, we've created so many new jobs, bullshit.
Where? And I can't get rid of the one I got.
Nah.
The only new jobs that I've been seeing is Uber drivers.
Right.
Wow.
Gig-ups.
Right. Let's be real.
You got old people who should be retiring. I seen a lady in Golden Corral the other day, had to be every bit of 70 years old. What was she doing?
Seating people.
Job.
Oh damn! I was guessing you were gonna say seating people.
She was applying for it. The guy was sitting at the next table interviewing her. I mean, because they can't retire. They can't. So if they can't drive Ubers, they got to do something. They can't retire.
I'm gonna go on mute for just a second. I'm about to switch.
Yeah, Death Note, come on up here, man. You need to jump in this because I know you got a lot of insight.
Yeah, come on, Death Note. I'm about to go on mute for a sec. Come on, bro.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be right back, y'all.
Bring your ass on up here, man. We like to hear from you. We like to get your insight. This is right up your alley, sir. You got a lot to offer. I have to text them the link. I don't know if we can click on it.
We got, like I said, we got about 30 minutes. Yeah. I got to work. I can't be on here with y'all all night.
But yeah, Biden's economy, man. He's been planning this shit for a long time, man. And I've created millions of new jobs. Yeah, millions of Uber jobs.
Yeah, nigga, I need money.
Because everything else is still closed down that was open before COVID. I'm talking about these big centers.
Mm-hmm.
What was the ones downtown? Hell, they sold the Wells Fargo building, didn't they?
Yep. They
sold that new Allstate building they just built.
Yep.
Over there where
over there where the chicken coop used to be. Yep.
I don't know what they gonna put in. Beautiful building. I don't know what they gonna
put in. What they decided to do is because they decided, you're saying, to let their people, you're saying, stay at home because of, you're saying, the productivity was just, you know what I'm saying, night and day from when they was in the office.
We've been telling them that.
Huh?
We've been telling them
I know. So what they decided to do is they rented out the top part. So I can think it's like the top, like they split it in the middle. I forgot how many floors it is, but the top is rented out, and then the bottom is, you know what I'm saying.
Well, they're gonna have to convert it all over to retail. I mean to residential. So
yeah, so the bottom is still, you're saying, Allstate stuff. You're saying for like, you know, situations where you gotta be there, like HR shit and all that.
And hell, I don't know who been in the Bank of America building for the last 10 years.
Man,
that's further down on North Tryon before you get to the Duke Energy building. That big building, that's the Bank of America building.
Yeah, and they got nerve to be having security down there.
Right, they always got security, but you don't ever see nobody going in there to work. It's been like that for at least a decade.
So what's funny is a lot of these places they'll turn into data centers. So you'll just have floors and floors of just servers, you know what I'm saying? And they'll just lock it down and it'll be secure. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like it legit.
The problem is these motherfuckers down here is hell bent on you bringing your ass back in that damn office so they can justify them bullshit management positions.
Well, you take Wells Fargo, for example.
Yeah, that's happening at my place.
You have Wells Fargo CIC. That's their corporate center here, right? So they already got half of that where their servers are for the whole country. That's already in place.
Yeah, that was shit was built in. Yeah.
We talking about some other shit. That's why they were able to close it down, because it really didn't matter. It was more just symbolic than anything.
What you talking about?
The Wells Fargo building downtown.
Oh, yeah.
The CIC CIC is the size of a fucking mall.
Oh no, CIC open. They fighting now, trying to bring them back 5 days a week. They're already doing the 3-2
split. They gotta have the IT people there because that's where the servers are.
Now I'm talking about everybody.
Yeah, I know. Eventually, they want everybody to come back.
I'm saying they done figured out how to get them back in there, but now they're trying to renege on the 3-2 split.
Now, when we worked there, culture, let me tell you something. If you work,
you ain't have to leave that motherfucker for nothing.
If you work 9 to 5, you better have been in that parking lot at 7:30.
That part.
It would take you that long to find a parking space
and to get in there.
Okay.
That's how big the facility is.
And then let me guess.
The way they built it is basically you go in and you don't come out until it's time to go home, because anything you would need to do, they had somebody there to do it. You need to go to the doctor. They have a doctor.
You got 2 food courts like in the mall.
Yeah.
Now you got a food court in the mall.
Plus a regular cafeteria.
Yeah. They got 2 of them in this motherfucker.
Yeah, plus a regular cafeteria. They have
a dry cleaner.
They had a dry cleaners. They had two dentists. They had a family doctor and a damn OBGYN in that bitch. They ain't care.
The full bake branch was in there.
Yeah, the bank was in there. The auto care center was on the backside. They had a gym.
Wait, hold up. Pause. Auto care center.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Drop your coffee, get your oil changed, your tires rotated, and get you some brakes put on.
Please stop it.
They mean don't leave. That's what they mean. Don't leave.
You ain't got no excuse to go nowhere.
This was what? Chase?
This is Wells Fargo. When it was built, it was Wachovia. When it was built, it was actually it wasn't either. When it built, it was First Union.
It was First Union.
First Union merged, and then Wells Fargo bought it. Yeah, they mean don't leave. They meant that.
I ain't DDoSing myself.
It was a barbershop. You remember the barbershop, V?
They had the barbershop and a hair salon.
Yep, get your hair done. They mean
they
don't
had all
leave.
kind of shit in this building, man.
For real.
Yeah, I'm not DDoSing myself.
Oh yeah, the Starbucks.
I
had
work
Starbucks
for
and Sbarro's in there. Yeah.
Okay, we got a Starbucks in ours.
Yeah, they for real about that Starbucks, man. Listen.
I mean, just think of a food court in the mall. Everything they got in the mall was in this motherfucker.
That's exactly what ours looked like. It's a food court because you have like the hot meat company, then you have like the deli company, then you have like the Mexican company, then you have like the salad. The whole big middle of it is a whole big salad bar that got soup.
Yeah. We got Chick-fil-A, Moe's, Sbarro's. What's the Jim and Nick's barbecue is in there?
Oh, y'all had actual chains in there.
Yeah. We
just like a food court.
We dead serious.
Oh, okay. So what they did was
Chinese restaurant was in there.
Yeah, it's still in there. This stuff is still there.
What's funny is where I work, that's basically the way that they have the entire cafeteria set up, and it's huge. It's like a mall.
Plus,
that's what I'm saying. We got a regular cafeteria too. You know what I'm saying? Where you can get your stuff cooked to order, but that's run by
in this motherfucker.
Oh no, ours is huge.
You had an ice cream parlor like Baskins and Robbins.
Yeah. We ain't playing around. You not leaving.
That's also true. Like big. Damn, that's a big retail space too.
That damn thing is what?
I'm telling you, this sucker.
How many acres is that shit be?
It was bigger than a mall.
It was
at a low point. At a low point, it was like 18,000 people working there.
Yeah.
Oh that was a low point.
Yeah, I think they up to like almost 30 now. Yeah, nah, they ain't playing.
That's crazy.
Oh, and we ain't talked about the park, like the park.
Oh my god,
the daycare center. Yeah.
Oh, a daycare
center. I got to leave to go get my kids. They ain't play that neither. Nah, they over at the daycare center. And it was like a legit first start, head start program. They was not playing around over there.
I mean, you have parts of that building.
They were ready to raise little baby bank employees. So your kid pop out and your kid ready to start working in customer service.
Yeah, they put a whole lake in the back. I'm telling you, it was a park. Barbecue, you'll say barbecue pits. Basketball courts, lake, a trail. Like literally, you don't have to leave there for nothing.
Okay. We got the same thing kind of thing. Hey, you know what's funny? The funniest thing that I think, and I'm all about AI, but you know those Boston Dynamic robot dogs?
Yeah.
They got a whole bunch of them to walk around and do their own thing. They on their own program. Yes, and they be watching the whole property. So you be walking, and the robot dog be looking. It's not like it'll be walking on the path in front of you, and then it'll see you, and then it'll be looking at you, and then it'll be like walk past you, and then keep on going. Like it probably check your ID, and then be
probably
and everything.
Yeah, and the big drones that go through the sky. They got a couple of those that'll like hover over like the basketball courts and stuff, and like where the pits are, because we have the same kind of. Like, it's probably smaller.
Yeah, let's not talk about the apartments. So,
see, that's man.
So, yeah, like it's this complex called. I used to live over there, Autumn Park, and it literally is a trail from Autumn Park onto the CIC. You ain't got to drive. You ain't got to do nothing. Just walk the trail.
Just walk the trail to work.
Walk the trail to work.
I swear to God, I would love
that. I say Habib and them was walking.
Like where I'm at right now in life, like right now, I would love to do something like that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Let me close out my retirement right quick with y'all and be healthy.
It took so long to park. You be better off walking to work.
Facts. I can see that.
Yeah, because then it was like what 3 parking decks, but they always be full. Yeah,
we got 3 parking decks on a Walmart parking lot.
They was on the back side of the damn building.
Yep, but I mean, like it was like 3 different parking deck structures plus you're saying regular, regular parking.
Whole structure, 3 whole structures.
Yeah, 3 structures for the parking, and then you had your
like 3 levels. Ours is like 3 or 4 levels.
Yeah,
nah. CIC ain't playing. No games.
Huge, man.
No games.
Huge.
CIC is serious.
But see, that's global. Ours is just state. My bank is just stateside. So,
but he has some of the most incompetent workers you'll ever see in your life. Child, other people that don't know nothing.
And that's the top, and mind you, that's the top company. And the same thing like astonishes me. Like, it doesn't matter where I'm at, and I'm not going to badmouth where I'm at right now, but like, at the libraries even, and I'm talking about corporate libraries. I'm talking about the company that mines the Dewey, that is the governor of the Dewey Decimal System and the Amazon ISBN numbers. Like I work for them.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying? Like I was
top together.
Oh man, I'm top nerd over there. I was top nerd over there. It was man, oh God, I love that job. But let me tell you, anyway, like even there, like you'd be like looking at the incompetence, or like the old people to be there for years, and it's like, bro, like the whole system changed, bro. Like you got to learn this whole new thing, and like I got the whole instruction manual right here. Let me tell you what, I got to the point where I got sick and tired of old people that didn't want to change their ways, that I rewrote all their instruction manuals to be old boomers, bro. To be I changed the instruction manuals to be written on like 8th grade reading level.
Oh Lord.
Like let's talk about policy. You know what I'm saying? Like step 1, children. Step 2, children.
Well, that's what it's like talking to these boomers.
That's what it is.
So
and that's what you gotta deal with them, because they arrogant as fuck.
They're so programmed. They didn't want to talk to us when it could have mattered.
Right.
Now that we're in position,
right?
Now they want to talk to us,
right?
Yeah, I don't want to hear.
Or be indignant.
30 years ago.
Or be indignant. Indignant as fuck. Be indignant and resistant. I'm glad I kick it, like in my personal time when I go touch grass. I'm glad I kick it with boomers who give a shit, who understand that the mistakes were made and that we need to be correcting shit.
Yeah, cause some of them, they ain't trying to. It's never their fault.
No, and that's their problem. They're never accountable for nothing.
Nope, no accountability. But no accountability is part of privilege. That's that Western mindset.
Shit, everything was handed to them. We talk about privilege. Everything was handed to them. They inherited all of that wealth from the silent generation and squandered it.
Right.
Yep. Got us paying a bill.
Now, when they die, we get handed the bill.
Yep.
That's what the fuck is happening. And then why don't you pull yourself up like I did? You didn't.
Right. I am doing what you did. Shit, nothing. Get the fuck out of my face.
Your parents left y'all during the Clinton years with a surplus. We were in high school. In middle school.
Right.
How did y'all fuck up that surplus? And don't blame it all on Bush either. Hell
no. Well, see, what happened, what they should have been doing was, since they had their surplus and we was going to college, go ahead and invest in the damn college, and make sure we was going, to learn something that was going to benefit us, that could have possibly benefited them later on, but they was on some other fuck shit. Oh, y'all going to college. I'm going on this cruise.
No, all they had to do was follow the plan that their parents did. Buy real estate. No, they inherited the real estate for free, squandered it, and never reinvested.
Yeah, sold that shit off and fucked over the money.
Let me tell you
something. Tricking.
I just got I just got off the phone with my aunt earlier today or yesterday. Earlier today I got off the phone with my aunt, and she and I were talking. And she was trying to talk about my relationship with my father. And I told her, I said, look, he's on his own journey because of how he shunned me and continues to shun me as his oldest son.
Wait a minute, how that work?
So there's nothing for me to do but stand by and watch what happens and wait for the worst and be on call. And that's all I'm going to do. But the thing is, the man never bothered to rekindle a relationship with his son from a corrupt divorce to protect his assets, to protect his house, to protect his land, to protect what he built. No care at all. Not one fuck given.
I'm telling you, they on that somebody gonna clean it up type of time.
10 years.
No, they on that. I'm gonna take
No. What
they
for
really
him?
think they can take the shit with them.
Half of them ain't got shit to take with them.
Right, but here's
Whatever
the
they
thing.
got.
He's an old
That's the
vet.
thing.
He's an old vet, so he figures he can just sell his house and give that to the VA and give all the assets or whatever he got in his house to the VA and let the VA take it, sell it, do whatever they want to do with it so that he can go be in a nursing home with the VA.
That ain't how they work.
That's what he thinks is going to work. And to this day, he fights tooth and nail that's his future as an 80-some-year-old man. So I mean, it's that boomer selfish mentality. He built this little castle around himself in his little boomer world. And, God love her, my mother, she played the single mom role. She could have stayed, maybe not. But, she chose her path and had 4 kids and chose her path. And in her situation, again, it's selfishness. It's, well, my kids will take care of me. My kids will do this.
That sound like my mama.
And it's like, sweetheart, where are you with what you built for yourself, and how long? 7 years for me personally. How long are your children going to sacrifice? 7 years for me personally.
I'm still in.
Like Amina said, it sound like her mother. It sound like my parents. All of those baby boomer parents did the same shit. Or they're still doing.
And it's amazing that they did it, and they sit around, and it's like people are like, "Well, you have to feel sorry for them." They did it to us. That's a hard pill to swallow. That is a hard pill to swallow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, it's a hard pill to swallow. And then when they're bitter and they like people be like, "Well, why aren't you?" I'm like, let me tell you what. Do you really need me to lay out the history? Do you really need me to lay out what I've done as far as being a man and shedding my own emotions and tears over my parents?
Mm-hmm.
The hell out of here.
It's hard for me to talk to my parents because I wasn't raised by them. I was raised by my grandparents, the silent generation. So I can see the contrast. And my parents, they get mad because I throw it up in their face all the time. I'm like, now y'all want to try, now that y'all are great grandparents, y'all want to try to reinvent yourselves. Like my childhood didn't happen. My teenage years didn't happen. But they all act like that. And now then they get sick and you're obligated to take care of me. You're obligated to do something for me.
That's the part that, okay, so there's a sting behind that in my situation. And I'm going to put it out here. One of my parents actually had it come out the side of their face to say, I had you to take care of me.
Woo!
And then turned around later in life to say, well, I only wished for the best for you in life with no instruction or proper guidance or expectation of what I should expect from the rest of the world or encounter. No preparation, but I had you to take care of me.
Many of us had the same story. Many of us Gen Xers had the same fucking story, no matter where we grew up at in this country. It's that generation, them, they're horrible. And they still won't admit their wrongdoing to this day.
And it's, we're emotionally intelligent individuals. We're talking about it, right? We can talk about it. And that's an immense step for many. But the thing it remains that, not only how do we move forward and how do we teach forward and, and how do we not infect, the forward generations, but at the same time, how do we continue to spread this message that this is not the way that we need to move as humanity?
Well, fortunately, what's happening is they're dying. And that's what it's going to take to fix a lot of the shit that they did. It's going to take them dying off.
I've heard that, and I've heard that not only from our community, the people that are more, hip, but I've also heard that from other individuals from other communities. It's going to take for certain individuals to die off.
It's a numbers game. It's
It's
just
a numbers game.
We don't have time to fix them.
Yep.
We just don't have
a numbers
time.
game. And I used to think,
time to fix Gen X people.
Let me tell you, like some of the most racist people I've met in my life, and then I encounter other individuals who are right there with me, and they're like, "Yo, hey, bro," like or of that race that we're the oppressors, and they're like, "Yo, hey, all we got to do is just wait for them to die off. Come along with me, let's keep this moving." And I'm like, "Holy shit!" I'm like, "This is real. This is real. It's real."
And we're seeing their final kiss my ass when we go. That's the millennials. Because the millennials were primarily fathered and mothered by the boomers.
Yeah.
And that's why we have so much difficulty with millennials. Because their parents fucked up.
I've met fringe boomers too. I've met fringe boomers, and the fringe boomers that I've met were actually children of radical whites. And they were of the same thing, like they need to die off.
Mm.
And these are fringe boomers who we lost V. These are fringe boomers who were sons of fathers who used to sick dogs on us.
Oh Lord.
So you know what I'm saying? So one thing about me is I know thy enemy. And I will dwell with anyone in a social situation that is of a productive value. And if it just so happens that I encounter individuals of a different life path, then well, shit happens. Let's talk.
Right.
Let's talk. And you know what I'm saying? Like that's one fringe, very much extreme outlier situation. But I have met men, and I have known individuals who have been from that ilk. So, and this is where I enjoy being a content creator, because I like looking at I like looking at other people's views on things, but knowing what I know. Here we go, V. Wisdom.
Yep.
With wisdom.
Okay.
Having that experience and knowing their thought processes, knowing their lives, blah, 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 and being able to mix that in with where we are and being able to see how people act.
Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of things that are going wrong today, it took us generations to get here. So we talking about baby boomers, Gen X, and now millennials, and now we into the Zoomers. That's 4 generations. It's gonna take the same amount to get us out of it. And that's the problem with us, is we want instant results. So you got blue pill.
We reset, right? We're at alphas again, aren't we?
We got these.
Yeah, I think so.
We got the Papa Smurf dudes who want to argue with people online, thinking it's going to change something.
Bro, yes.
Goddamn thing.
Yes.
We've been arguing with women. You mentioned it earlier. Sally Jesse Raphael, Ricky Lake, Oprah. We've been arguing with them for all of our lives, 50 fucking years. And they claim that, I didn't know this what men thought. How did you know when men have been saying it all our lives? How didn't you know? You didn't care because they dismiss what we say. If they don't like what we say, they dismiss it as if we never even said it. Well, who is developing that characteristic today? Millennials. And it's ugly when it comes from men. I've been on panels with these millennial men, and I'll say something, and they'll totally rearrange what I said and come back and say, well, here's what you just said. No, the fuck I didn't. I didn't say anything like that.
Right.
For example, I was on a panel about a month ago talking about my son. And the advice I gave, or the instruction I gave to my son is, you don't need to be messing with no women right now. You need to focus on building yourself up. The dude on the panel says, well, you just said you should tell your son to go live in the closet and not to deal with women. I didn't say that.
Because
I didn't tell my son to go lock himself in the closet. I told him to build himself up.
Right. Because everything's got to be radical. Because here's the thing, and this was my problem with the neighborhood that I grew up in after my parents separated. When I moved down here, it was always about yeah, mic check 1 2 1 2, yo, yeah, Scarface Jordans, yeah, nigga, what? That is exactly the behavior that these young individuals follow. It's the behavior that niggas my age, when I was young, was following. And that was it. Yeah. Look at that bitch. Ooh, pussy. Ooh, Jordans. Ooh, yeah. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Nigga, what? Pop.
And they get mad at me when I go on a panel, especially when men.
That is literally the culture. And that's the thing. See, that's the thing that permeates, right? And that's the thing, unfortunately, that goes from city to city to city to city. And that's what you see. That's unfortunately what those loudmouth motherfuckers are, the same loudmouth motherfuckers talking about females today and in the dating sphere, manosphere, red, blah spheres. They're the loudest voices in all these places. The ones that are the voices of reason, or the ones that are making fun of it, are getting drowned out. And you have these radicals. It's always the radicals. It's always the yeah. I mean, you just pussy. You gay. You blah 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 blah. Yeah,
well, hold the masculine frame.
You scared, nigga. You pussy. You beta, nigga. Beta. You just beta.
And don't even know what that means.
They don't even know what it means, and they're riding on these talking points. And half the time, they're gay.
They're wrong.
Half the time, they're a baby daddy that is completely disrespected because he's never earned his spot as being a child's father. Half the time, these men are closet gay. It just is what it is. And they run around fucking women to try and prove that they're not insignificant, that they're not fat, that they're not gay, that they're not abusive even, because they hate women to the point where they're gay. They're gay.
Well,
and they become abusive because they're gay
all the time. And what she calls it is mama trauma. They don't actually hate women. They hate their mama. They hate
their moms. Yeah. They hate their moms or the situations that their moms put them in. And I mean, this.
So they lash out against other women who have nothing to do with it.
Absolutely. And these men, and they continue down this path, and they stir up this vitriol among men who don't understand, who are men who have been rejected, or may be a funky dude who just needs a little bit of a mentor to say, nigga, clean yourself up. And then you'll be able to get with better women. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all these, it becomes a echo chamber of disillusion. It becomes an echo chamber where people just take this social trend and it becomes ingrained in their personalities. And it's wrong. I mean, it's wrong, and it's the radical of anything. And the niggerdom is hardcore into it, and I really want to talk about this a lot next month. The niggerdom has to stop. They have to stop. Like you know what I'm saying? Like even there's certain creators out there, right? Blah blah blah, and it's like even in their spaces, like nigga, shut the fuck up sometime.
Don't I say that on my podcast all the time, y'all? Shut the fuck up. You talk too much.
God. And it almost becomes
stupid when you're saying what you're saying.
It almost becomes feminine, bro. And it's like everybody's like, well, that's feminine. And they use that as a weapon. You need to use it as a weapon when it's real. And these niggas sound feminine.
That's what they are. What it is it's effeminate. It's not manly. That's what it is. So real men, it makes us cringe.
And you know how I know? Because I know where I stand and what I stand on foundationally as a man. And when I go in somebody's chat and I say, hey, yo, not necessarily, yo, bro, you got to look at this the way, and I get fucking called out.
Oh, when I go on panels, they hate to see me coming, man.
Oh, bro, it's about to be
against me.
I'm in a whole new space right now because, you know what I'm saying, the two banned me for talking, like I was talking about RFK, right? Like now, like I don't care. Spades is spades. I don't care who you are as a creator. I don't care who you think you are as a human. If you are talking some cold shit, hey, let me tell you, did y'all know that there's a couple channels out there that have the name Messy in their name?
Really?
There's one that has the name Messy in its name, and it may have the word sweet also in its name. And I stumbled upon this channel just to find out that this niggerdom run by this bitch she was fucking propping up a fucking pervert. A PDF file.
Damn.
There's a story going around, and I don't know. I ignored it because the trauma of it related to like old relationships I had been in and whatnot. And let me tell you, man, like there was a story about a little girl who got deleted by her mom because she found out that the dude was crawling all over, and the mom's boyfriend was crawling all over. So the mom's boyfriend and the mom are now in jail. Blah blah blah. And somebody was on a panel, and this old nigga pulled up. And this dude's talking about, well, if she looked like the mama, and I immediately went.
Oh hell no! It don't matter what she look like. Keep your damn hands off of kids,
nigga. I'm sorry, sis. Let me tell you, I went the fuck off. I didn't even realize that I subscribed at some point because it was probably talking about some Christian or some P Diddy or something. Blah, blah, blah. I'm a YouTube mouthpiece and I'm just gonna talk about some shit. And I was like, oh, that looked like my friend. Oh, you got the same name as my friend. That's funny. Huh? Who are you, bitch? Let me tell you, this old cunt, this bitch, she had a little number up on the screen and she's like, well, if you don't like what he's saying, y'all need to pull up. I was like, you black fucking whore, fuck you and fuck the decorum of your chat. I will unsubscribe. Fuck the fuck motherfuck you fucking anybody that platforms a fucking pervert, bro.
Yeah, ain't got time for that.
Like 18 and up ain't enough for you. You got to go 18 and below. You got to go 17 and below.
But you're gonna platform a motherfucker and then call people from the chat to come in and shut down that motherfucker. You're gonna platform. As a woman, even fuck feminism and fuck these creator ass fucking whores that think they doing something. Hyena ass bitch. She's lucky I don't fucking figure out I don't start a fucking campaign against her. But you know what? Being my first year of being an underground YouTuber, I'm still feeling myself because I have no intention of monetizing on this platform. Fuck YouTube. But I'm going to remain underground. But the thing is, I need to figure out who knows who out here before I start going at motherfuckers. Because I'm tell you what, anybody that's on this bullshit, bro. I'm sorry, y'all, but when I was there, I was just like, is this really happening? And this bitch is fucking entertaining it and telling people to pull up to the chat to shut this old man down. You're going to entertain an old man, you old needy bitch. And yes, her name is just like Sis's, but it has the word sweet spot in it. And I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no, we don't play.
Nah.
We don't entertain. We don't do none of that.
Yeah, and 18 and up is not enough for you. You got to go 17 and below. It's unbelievable. It ain't just the men. You got women doing it too.
Mm-hmm.
It's
All right, I
probably
talked to you in the
more women
private
doing
chat
it
in the
because
back.
it's more socially acceptable for an older woman to sleep with a younger man.
Oh Lord.
That's more socially acceptable. Because it's always Jermaine's fault.
Oh, she lost about 100,000 subscribers.
Really?
Yeah, because when I first pulled up to figure out, who they was, it was about 500,000 subscribers. She had 484, so she lost some.
Mm.
But that's who it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's why they key in on the P. Diddy's, because see, that's a deflection on what's really going on out here. Like I said, this chick Casey volunteered for it. Because after that ass whooping, she stayed with him another 3 or 4 years.
Exactly.
She stayed with him. She went back to him. Wait a minute. You was trying to get away from him, so you
Still
portray
there.
him, just to run back to him? Really?
Okay, so the story that she covered, I put in the back chat that she still got that live posted, of course.
Child.
Yeah. Y'all will see when the old dude is up there, and y'all will see the chat where I go to fuck off and I'm like, I'm out. Fuck you.
Yeah, because ain't nobody got no time for this, no stupid shit like this. Okay, we're gonna hang around.
It like that shit. It went like just to listen, like to hear. I've said enough. Like just to hear a man hear those words from a man's mouth. To hear those words from a man's mouth. If I was ever in the physical presence of a man, I almost turbo ejected my brother once because his drunk ass was looking at some broad at a bus stop or something, and I'm like, you checking out weird broads at a bus stop? You dumb as fuck because that bitch ain't got no car. What the fuck are you doing? You riding?
I'm talking about. The fuck y'all gonna walk together?
Right? You riding in my car? You dumb nigga.
Damn, we gonna walk together. I'm good.
Yeah, we ain't talking about a city like New York where nobody has a car. We talking about a place where you supposed to have a car.
Yeah, well, you can't be in no car dependent location. Yeah, trying to walk. That ain't the move.
20 whole minutes with a bad central transport system in this town, and you talking about, ooh, look at her, the bus stop. Like, bro, like she was probably sleeping on the corner the night before.
Child, it's out of order.
What are you saying right now? But like ignorant shit like that, like I almost wanted to slap that nigga for that shit. So when it comes to anybody trying to look, I put the link out there for y'all too. It's just I don't even remember when it was in the podcast in her whole stream, but whenever that nigga come up there, you'll see the flames starting to come up in the chat. Y'all see me up here in the chat, and then that's it.
What the chat look like?
Oh, let me look. It's been kind of. Let me see. Yeah, it's been quiet.
The story alone was egregious as fuck.
Defro came in here and shut our chat down.
Yeah, he dropped his little comment and that was it.
He done scared everybody off.
I guess. I don't know.
Damn. They ran away, huh?
I guess.
That is like what we got out there.
Hold up.
Cloud watching. Cloud watchers.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, hit the damn like.
Yeah, hit the like button, hit the cash app. Come on in the chat.
The ratio is
subscribe, all of that. Okay. Bruno, you got to wave your hands or something so I can see you.
What are y'all doing? Cloud watchers. Yo.
Look, definitely to my own had that kind of power. Okay.
Shit. Look, we don't call you guys here for nothing.
Y'all out there at work. Y'all sitting at your computer. One or two of y'all's a little artist trying to draw a little picture, listening to us rap.
For real.
Go on and hit the like. Pause for a second. Hit the like. Pull down the screen. There's like the 3 little dots or whatever. If you're on Android,
Yeah.
Pull down the screen, hit the little like, and then you have to scroll down. It's stupid. YouTube is stupid. They created a stupid ass interface. It sucks. Get used to it because a lot of people are using it.
Yeah, it's what it's gonna be.
It's what it's gonna be.
Police.
Definitely.
How you doing tonight?
Good. How you doing? Hang on, y'all.
I'm doing good. Yeah, I just wanted to get some words on P Diddy. You know.
Okay. What you feeling?
I think it's just crazy how somebody. Yeah. Nigger.
Kill it. Almanize. Kill it. Almanize.
He gone.
Almanize. Yeah.
What was that about?
I don't know. See,
Trolls.
I thought he was about to say something hip. I thought he was about to say something hip.
I know, right? All right. We ain't doing that no more.
I don't understand trolls, man. Like, what was it?
I don't either.
I mean, nothing. None of that was. I mean, what, bro?
Right.
What?
Right. Well, I thought he was about to say something slick. Like,
this is what I'm saying, and let's say how he, was on damn camera before I brought him up. I'm like, what the fuck?
People don't understand that motherfuckers actually look to society to be a little bit better than a piece of shit.
Seriously.
They really don't. And it don't matter who the fuck you are, white boy. I got plenty of white boys that are my homies. You need to check my fucking channel in my last stream, bitch. Like, I got friends. Like, there's motherfuckers out here that don't have to say the word. Like, you thought that shit was going to affect somebody. It don't affect nobody. Nobody gives a shit.
I didn't even hear him say nothing
it's
wrong.
All about, it's all about the motherfucking topic, you dumb motherfucker.
Seriously.
See, really what it is right here is really that white boy is no better than a fucking Pookie. That
was Pookie.
That white boy, if he even breeds.
That wasn't even a white boy. That was Pookie.
If he even fucks, now as a white boy, even if he fucks, here's the thing. Even if he gets pussy, he ain't got no kids. Or if he does have a kid, it's a fucking bastard because he's not married. He's a piece of shit. There was absolutely nothing about him that is anything worthy, because there's nothing about his life that has any purpose. There's nothing about there's no frontier for a bitch like him. There's no frontier for a black bitch like him. There's no frontier for a white bitch like him. Mm-hmm. And the fucked up thing is, I support men. I expect men to be better.
What's going on, Team Peterson? We in here. We started out. The original topic was, you're saying, now that we've gotten the apology from Diddy, like what now? What's the next step? What is that? You know what I'm saying? Is that gonna have any type of effect? And if it does, what is the effect going to be? And then we kind of, you know how we do around here. We always end up sidetracking on something else. So we was talking about a couple of different things, and then we had some
getting trolled.
Yeah, show up, flashing.
A troll showed up and then played a video. That was a video. That wasn't a brother. That was a video. That was a white boy who played a video. It's I mean, it's the same old. It's the same MO. It always is. Yeah. But my problem is it can affect your channel, and that's why I be going off on my tangent. But in the end, the white boys that do it, the niggas that do it, they really are just the same old incel, non-pussy getting motherfuckers. And it was back in the day. I mean, I'm almost 50. That's what they were when the first 4chan started. These motherfuckers of today that call out the nigger word and all this stuff, they don't even understand what the forefathers of 4chan were really about. They don't even know what the fuck they're doing. This is just for provocation, and they're all laughing in the chat. They're probably restreaming this and this, that, and the other.
So what you say, Team Peterson? Diddy was, and has always been an abuser and a rainbow pussy warrior. Listen, right, which is why I don't even understand why we can't be in no damn relationship when for the last damn 25 years we've been hearing about you getting bent the hell over. We can't be in no relationship, and you damn sure can't whip my ass.
Or bending men over.
This is what I'm talking. Now they say he be one getting bent over.
Ain't he the take that? So he giving that.
Nah, he take well. That's what take that come from when you get bit the hell over. Take this dick. You know that. Come
but
on.
I thought Meek Mills was poked out because Diddy made him sore, so that's why Meek was in the pool trying to cool off.
I don't know about that now.
That's why Meek. That's why Meek's name is Meek.
I mean, frankly, P Diddy ain't never been that relevant to me.
That's okay. So that's my thing.
Diddy ain't shit. He's a front man for a fucking beat. Whoever was making the beats was the one who was keeping.
It was samples, man. Shit.
P Diddy wasn't the one on the drum pads.
This nigga wasn't doing nothing. This is true shit. This is true shit. And like I said, this the most we done talked about his ass in like a damn decade.
30 years.
Shit.
I spent my life trying to figure out who made that beat.
P Diddy ain't been relevant since Biggie died. Shit.
Yeah, P Diddy's not the beat maker. P Diddy's not the one that keeps my head bobbing.
He wasn't writing nothing or none of that. Child, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
I said it before, but I put it on my community wall. If you look in the eyes of that man, bro, is 100% neurodivergent. I don't give a hell. And any woman that would let a man that looked like that with them crossed ass, weird ass eyes with the dark circles and looking like he ain't right, crawl all over them, says a whole lot about that woman.
Yeah. I don't give a shit how much money you say you got. Other people gonna try to convince me you got. I ain't doing it. We good.
Yeah, that's a fact. Team Peterson.
We good, but yeah, nigga ain't
waiting in the back, waiting for you to pull him up.
Who?
The troll.
He got how long? A good minute. I was like, you know what I'm saying, wave your hands, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying, I can make sure you real deal, all of that shit.
Yeah, I just be worrying about your channel.
I'm gonna edit it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
Y'all be getting good trolls because my trolls be scared to come up.
Wow.
You know what? No, that's over here, and it's mainly women's channels. I notice. Well, bronze is in the. Y'all know Bronze Bird, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's in the thick of things usually when he be on his troll game, so he catches it. Tim Peterson, Cassie is no victim. She was there for 10 years.
Right. Damn right.
Let me tell you what, and that was what I was talking about earlier as well, because there's nobody's right and everybody's right when they assessing this whole situation. And the thing is, just like those situations, and I came on with that, right? Like the women I've been with, they had already been in situations like that, or they ended up leaving me for a man who treated them like that. And they're calling me saying, this is the situation that I'm in. It was absolutely based on the money. And she was never willing. In the case that I've seen this, she was not willing to leave because of the comfortable situation she was in. So being a whore was all the game. That was all part of it. That's just all part of it. Women
I'm just trying to figure out somebody giving you crumbs. It's worth you getting your ass whooped.
Every woman has a price.
I need.
And it is the saddest. It is the saddest, most wannabe Captain Save-A-Hoist I've ever been in my entire life. Well, and you can't say a fucking word to these hoes.
And they that attention, they'll do everything for the attention. It ain't even just the money. It's the attention that the money brings.
No. Yeah. It's attention the money brings. But
again, when nobody checking for her until it was
in her world, they were. All eyes on her.
Right.
Our little part of the world.
Yep.
Well, what world was that?
Well, the point remains, it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing.
Yes, her. She convinced herself.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Yeah, now because you convince yourself don't mean this shit reality. Because we was not checking
reality.
But harmonize
reality. Those are the people. My truth and my reality.
Yeah, that bullshit.
Right. But that's exactly it. It's the princess. It's the privileged princess. It goes along with Western life. You want that vision of that princess life, you're going to get it by any means necessary. Becky, you know how these broads operate? No matter if it's Becky or Karen or Shaquita or Cassie.
And they'll even lie about the dude that they're with. The dude
it doesn't matter. And they lie. Yes. Oh my God. Let me tell you.
No, he wasn't.
Let me tell you, there's this one relationship back in my super simp days. I was super cyan simp. I was a super cyan simp. This is why I watched the behavior of women, because I was the one that was saving the hoes. I was a captain. I am a reformed captain. I'm a 5-time baby mama, save a hoe. I'm a 3-time woman who's either been abused or raped, save a hoe. I'm a 1-time woman dating an ex-con, but he is a con, but he beat her and then she wound up, save a hoe. I could tell you any kind of story of bullshit that women put themselves in. I can tell you any kind of story. And that's just based on Central Ohio. I have yet to travel and get the rest of my drama repertoire built. But I have no intention of trauma bonding with any more.
Please don't. I would appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So all from here on out, it's all victory. But that's the thing. 5 women who have been involved with men and have children. 1 was addicted, 2 was addicted, 3 he was foreign and beat the hell out of her. 1 didn't have no teeth. 1 had a shotgun. Oh my God.
Shotgun.
Let me tell one day, I may have dropped an Easter egg at some point in a chat on a Discord about women I've dated and showed her picture, but I'll tell you what, I'll never expose who she is because she's like a relative of a star. But yeah, she was a victim of a situation where a nigga, what's it called? You keep the hostages and the cops are outside and blah, blah, blah. And then they eliminate the nigga and the woman survives and the kid survive. Hostage situation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep. 100%, 100% verifiable, 100%. You can look it up, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, wait, oh, wow, that's crazy. You went through that.
You can tell there's a lot of women who like that shit.
Yes.
That's all the stories they tell you. They never tell you the stories of, oh, I was with that dude and he treated me very nicely.
And the thing is, whole children, 9 months. That's a child. You spent all that time with the child, and then after the child, you kept hanging out. All that time. Again, the most privileged individuals on the planet, the most privileged. Like anytime you can call a 100 number, go to a shelter in another state, go on a TV show with a whole bunch of women and say, I'm a victim. You can a TV show as a woman.
Yeah.
You have front center stage in this nation to get away from situations.
Yeah, if you really want to get away.
And in my heart of hearts, like it really hurts me that people put themselves through this shit. Like it's like all I see is people put themselves through this shit. I can't in America look at these people in America on American TV, 6, 3, 8, Channel Fox, Channel CNN, MSNBC, and bitches just be doing it to letting their kids fall to it. I can't in the first world. Fuck you. Y'all people do this to yourselves. We're first world, y'all. My taxes pay for motherfuckers to come out of these situations healthy. My taxes pay for this. And I make good money. And y'all take my taxes and this is what you do with it. You play games with the systems that we build in this nation. The child support, blah, 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 SNAP, blah, blah, blah.
All they got to do is scream domestic violence, and so many doors get open to them.
13% of my state are recipients, and only 40% of my state votes and pays. Oh, excuse me, only 28% of my state votes in primaries, and 40% of my state pays taxes.
Well, damn.
I got the stats. 13%, 40 pay.
They don't verify it. They don't check anything out. Doesn't even have to be a police report, and they immediately skip her to the line and automatically start giving her benefits automatically.
Facts.
All you gotta do is say it. And then when you start peeling and layers back to the story, you be like, bitch, you wasn't in no domestic violence. But it's the same story. My ex-boyfriend was a killer. He was a thug. Girl tried to convince me that her ex-boyfriend was a killer and a crackhead at the same time.
How that work?
Don't even make no goddamn sense.
Yeah, how that work?
I don't know, man. Remember when they was doing all the combo packs? You was like, you had all the pills, you were taking all the things, you were drinking the syrup, you were doing all the stuff, and everybody was trying to like hit the high score of being just a piece of shit. It was like the early.
He is the bad guy because I call bullshit on the stories.
I'm
the bad guy.
You said we spit fight.
You hate women.
Okay.
No, I love women. I just ain't gonna let you lie. Loving women ain't letting you lie. That ain't love.
Nope.
You know, folks redefine some stuff.
When I'm the bad guy, because I say the shit. And it takes a woman to come out and say the same shit I said. We just experienced this.
I mean, what?
That's how I got Raw B and Lola. They had to come behind me and say the same shit I had been saying. But all of the ninjas was lined up against me.
And see, here's the thing, and Team Peterson's 100% right. And here's the thing, and I'll say this out loud so that people understand what resources they have. If something happens and you're essayed in a certain place, get on a fucking bus and go to the next fucking town over and plead your case and then kick it back. At least get the representation and file the fucking police report, you weird bitches. You have everything at your disposal. You can go to the suburbs and cry and plead with your hair messy and your legs bloody and whatever's going on with whatever situation happened and get the attention that you need. You do not understand that you can leave the area that you live in. You can actually abandon the people that are betraying you. You can actually abandon the system that is betraying you, become a good tax-paying individual, pay back into the system, and live in a much more tranquil environment. You weird bitches. You live in a first world fucking country. Please listen to what I'm saying. I'm a nigga trying to help you.
What did St. Peterson say?
Without a police report, believe no woman. No essay happened without the police being involved. Assume it's all cap. Amen.
Well, you can't even believe a police report because they're only taking her side.
Man.
So a police report really doesn't mean
let the system and the RA kit and all that happen in the suburbs.
Well, no, depending on what state you in, they going to investigate. You start talking about essay and grape and all that kind of shit. They're coming to investigate.
And let me say that if they come in to investigate, they're going to take the kit. So you go to the suburbs and get them good white girls to get you taken care of if that's your thing. If you already out there, you go to the people that are going to give you the assistance.
They don't go because it wasn't a sexual assault. They was fucking willingly. We just heard this story with DJ Academics, right? We just heard this story with DJ Academics.
Yeah. Oh, never mind.
Right? The girl claims
I'm not going to comment on that because that was pretty horrific. But I'm, yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute. Hang on, y'all. I'm scrolling as we having this conversation. So the video, Diddy's video came out, and now Cassie attorney done made a statement about the video. Why the fuck are y'all making comments, sir? You already got your money. You got
Because
your fucking money first.
The court of public opinion.
Okay, I'm getting ready. This right here, I'm getting ready to go back to my original stance of y'all motherfuckers is trying to come out here and be seen and shit and thinking you gonna parlay this shit into some more money because her husband done fucked up the first, because he done fucked up the first set of money.
Yeah, they're looking for the attention. That's more valuable.
This is what I'm saying.
Because now he gets his name out there.
Let's shit about him.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it from this direction too, the Cat Williams perspective. But everything's going to get the top blown off of it. So even though she got that civil lawsuit, her riding the media circuit and her lawyer riding the media circuit is consistently keeping him. This is like the Drake and Kendrick thing. It's a ping pong ball getting batted across the table. There is nothing that P. Diddy can say at this point until any kind of litigation comes out from any other sources or any other video.
Well, that's why I said earlier he should have said no comment.
He should have said no comment at all. And exactly. And with her lawyer making this comment, it continues to spur the public opinion. It continues to spur the ping pong ball of this subject matter. It continues.
It's my thing right here though, because I'm pretty sure that in order to get that damn check, it was some damn non-disclosure type of language in that damn agreement she had to sign.
But by him speaking, he breaks the agreement.
Yep. He messed it up. He messed it up by
That's
going.
Why he should shut the fuck up.
Yep, and that was what I mentioned before.
Well, no, because now it depends on how it was written. Because it says you can't. I can talk about it, but you can't. Not that we ain't talking about it.
Well, usually it's an agreement. Neither party is gonna.
But but if we go back and listen to what he said, he didn't get no damn details though.
Yeah, but the fact that he's even saying anything,
he addressed it. He addressed the video. He addressed the occurrence,
and he apologized.
Yeah, and that was for the court of public opinion. That wasn't for the paycheck.
Well, my thing is fucked up at this point, dude. Like, okay, I get exactly what y'all saying. What I'm saying is, he really should have just been fucking quiet because again, when nobody fucking with you any before all of this shit. Anyway.
In his world, he's the star,
and that was where the ego, the id, that was where the whole. His lawyer probably told him shut the fuck up, and he was like, "Yeah,
I hope so."
Of course, his lawyer told him to shut the fuck up.
Yep.
Of course.
Yep.
That's the first thing they tell you.
Yep.
I should hope so.
Yep. And what did he do? He's like, "No, man, nah, take that. I gotta go live on IG."
That's that ego they invent for themselves. They create these characters for themselves.
He pulled a Christian Rock.
Hold on, y'all.
And went live talking some dumb shit, knowing that the baby is all twisted
I
up.
ain't admitting to shit.
Okay, hold up, y'all. Look at this shit right here. I don't know how. Look at this shit right here. Hold on. We done found some different video, y'all. Look at this here. Hold on. We done found some new shit.
Make it large.
Baby. I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby. It's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog.
Yeah. I seen this.
You seen this shit?
What you got to say now?
This is after, right? This is after, back in the hotel room after
when you put your girl on the snap. Whatever. Baby.
Bragging about, I got you
shit getting weird. Come on, baby. It's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
He was holding that over.
What you got to say now? You ain't got shit to say.
You said you ain't got shit to say.
You put your girl on the snap.
That sounds baby. Little motherfucker. You ain't got shit to say.
I mean, shit getting weird. Come on, baby. It's hot outside. You fucking wrapped up in that blanket. Let's go jog on the beach.
We ain't outside. We inside.
What you got to say now? You ain't got shit to say.
I'm gonna quit laughing.
You put your girl.
I'm gonna quit laughing. That's fucked up though. He said you ain't got shit to say. That sounds like some old sassy shit, some zesty shit. Let me stop.
Yeah, he's sassy.
I'm gonna cut this shit. Go cut this
Come on,
shit out.
Death
You
Note,
ain't
get your
got.
ass on up here. You done fed the
You ain't
dogs.
got
and shit.
check outside.
You done let the dogs out, man. Come on, Death Note.
Shit,
I know you listening.
I said we about to wrap this shit up. Hold up. Wait.
Oh yeah, I got to go to work in the morning.
You and me both, sir. Yeah, I got 6 hours, literally.
Me too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, that's some bullshit right there. Hold up.
How we looking on the likes, man? How we looking?
Yeah, what's going on with the likes, y'all? What's happening with them likes?
Let me flip my screen over. Hold on.
They looking subpar, y'all. Come on.
But some of these men, they got so much mama trauma. They only hear shit when it comes from a woman. Again, I was saying that earlier. I was saying the same shit that Raw B and Lola came along after me and said, and they validated and took it even further to prove my point. I'm like, I've been saying this shit. Y'all niggas been fighting me. But now the women say it, oh, it must be true. What does that sound like? They fucking punk ass baby boomer daddies who only believe the white man. Oh, it must be true because the white man said it. This shit is goofy, man. It's fucking goofy. But that's what we got with these millennials.
Absolutely.
And they're just like their parents. Baby boomers didn't add nothing to the quote unquote culture. What did they do? Nothing. They inherited everything. What did the millennials do? They inherited everything. Gen X gave the world hip hop.
Child, why Lil Duval on here talking about why Diddy look like he in ballad with Russell? Y'all wrong.
She went back for more. So to me, that invalidates her claim of abuse.
Well, this is my thing right here.
What?
Hold on. Hey, TD Jakes done had to speak out. Hold up. Here you go, y'all.
And the woman said to me, would you please pray for women who are living in danger in their own house? And there was something about the way she said it, and I know she's watching right now. There was something about the way she said it. It was a cry for help. And I realized something when I read what she said. As a father and as a husband and as a son and a mama's boy at that, when I saw the images that have been floating all over the news all week, it became difficult to watch. The atrocious, degrading,
nigga, that shit ain't even been on the news all week. What the fuck is you talking about?
Debauchery. I know who it was, but I saw my daughters. As a man, I saw my daughters, and it made me angry. It made me angry. And I thought, if it affected me like that as a man, how much more is that image a trigger for women who have been through that, who are currently going through that, who are in the middle of that, who feel trapped in situations where you are being physically and emotionally and verbally abused And it is possible to feel trapped and have a key to the door and still feel trapped in a situation you can't get out of. And it has, domestic violence has no particular color, age, or face. It can be sitting beside you today. You can be churched, you can be unchurched, you can be educated, you can be rich, you can be poor. But let me tell you something before we pray. And it's not always the man. Let me tell you a couple of things before we pray. Both for the victims and the perpetrator. There's something you need to understand. If you got a rage you can't control, if you have an emotional problem, a mental health issue where you're bipolar, and your kids get scared when they hear your car coming home, you got to get some help, dude.
Hey, Bishop.
You got to get some help. You got to come out of denial and get some help. Requests that came in over.
Here we go with this shit.
Hey, Bishop. The fuck have you been doing up until this point, you fat motherfucker? I'll go on mute.
Okay, so here another one. This is my thing. Why the fuck is everybody got some shit to say now? Why y'all want to say shit when he was putting in folk ass?
So we can't talk about the fundamentals of who we are as humans and how the family should be properly constructed and how women and men should temper themselves, not only before the Lord, but in this world.
Now you know damn well if he got up in there talking about what women should be doing, that they not doing, that collection plate was gonna be dry as fuck. No. He need all that Mother's Day card money they got last week. He need that in the collection plate this week. Nah, he won't.
I look at bitch ass niggas like him, and motherfuckers look at me and they're like, "You should be an elder statesman." And I look at fat black pieces of shit like this piece of shit ass motherfucker. Fuck the fuck that he ain't anointed shit. Fuck you for fucking calling him anointed. Anybody who says he's anointed,
the fuck.
That nigga.
He said, the fuck.
Okay, so we gotta. Everybody coming out want to have some shit to say. If you wasn't talking shit about Puff or telling us what the fuck that nigga was up to 15 years ago, I don't want to hear nothing. So at this point, right now, like here's a statement here by Aubrey O'Day. For those of y'all who don't know who she is, she was in the group Danny the Kane that was on that season of Making the Band where he had motherfuckers walking the juniors for that damn cheesecake. She told his ass she wasn't going. Fuck that. So she been telling us about this nigga. So I can rock with her comments. The rest of you niggas, no. What she say? She said Diddy did not apologize to Cassie. He apologized to the world for seeing what he did. He says he's disgusted with himself now, and he was disgusted with himself then, but apparently he wasn't disgusted enough with himself not to pen this statement. She said, not to pen this statement, calling her a liar and denying all of it. Leave God and mercy out of this. They aren't present here, and you know it. Facts. She been telling folk what type of time this nigga was on. So we'll let her continue to talk. Because her story has remained the same. He ain't shit. He wasn't been shit. He was fucked up to me. It's like I watched him be fucked up to other people, and he kicked me out the group because I was telling this shit. We'll ride with her.
The only person I want to hear talk about P. Diddy is Dave Chappelle.
The rest of y'all need to quit talking.
I want Dave Chappelle to talk about him. Or maybe Chris Rock. Maybe Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock.
We'll see.
I want to hear what they got to say. Where the fuck is Ja Rule? He got to make sense of this.
We don't need Ja Rule. He needs to be trying to make up with 50 Cent so he can have a damn career. That's what he need to be doing.
50 Cent stole that nigga's soul. He sang-songed his ass. He became Ja Rule.
I remember her.
Murder. Little nigga.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about the whole organized religion.
The fuck did she do?
These folks running around here. From Joel Osteen to that blackity black P. Diddy worshiper.
Yeah, ain't nobody got time for all it.
But you got women that love a nigga, they lie to him and mistreat him because they get with a dude that don't lie and be straight with him, and they don't like that.
Oh hell, here goes Stephen A. Smith ass. He gonna damn talking about Stephen A. Smith compares Diddy's assault on Cassie, the former baller Ray Rice 2014 assault on his wife. Talking about this worse. All right, we gonna take a quick peek at this shit.
Stephen didn't. Who said that?
Stephen A. Smith.
No, Stephen. No. I'm sorry. Who reported that Stephen said that?
This is On Site.
On Site is fucking wrong. Because if On Site had to listen to Stephen A. Smith compared the domestic man being mean to woman situations and then immediately said behind it, this is far more egregious because of the fact that this went unpunished for so long, because we immediately saw the impact of Ray Rice on the ripple on the NFL, and he specifically called that out. So On Site can fucking lick my gooch.
All right, well, let's take a peek and see what he say, because I got some thoughts on the Ray Rice situation. But we get into that after we watch this real quick, and then we're gonna wrap this up because we said it 3 hours. All right, hold on, here we go.
Grabbed her, dragged her, threw stuff at her. Inexcusable, indefensible. When you see this video, you know what you're going to wonder? When's he getting arrested? Damn. That's all I have left to say. Career of Sean P. Diddy Combs, as we know it, it's over. It's over in the worst possible way. One of the worst possible ways you can imagine. Exclusive surveillance video obtained by CNN appears to show the music mogul assaulting his then girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, at a hotel in 2016. Combs can be seen striking and kicking Ventura as she tried to leave. I have the video right in front of me. We can't show it to you. Remember Ray Rice? This is worse. Beat her, kicked her, grabbed her, dragged her, threw stuff at her.
See,
inexcusable,
like I said,
indefensible. When you see this video, you know what you're gonna wonder?
Okay, now that even in looking at it, it looked like it's been cut to hell.
You mean the current
this clip that we looking at? It looked like it's cut to hell. I'm gonna have to go back and find the whole clip, y'all, and we're gonna watch.
We're seeing multiple cameras at different time spans, so I'm sure that it might look flipped, but we're seeing different cameras.
No. I'm talking about Stephen A. Where he was that looked like they, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
trail. Yeah, I'm talking about what Stephen A. talking about. That part, it looked cut up to me.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, sis. I wasn't even thinking about that. But
based on what you were saying and what we heard, it's something missing. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and find it.
He stopped right there. He stopped right there saying what I was saying. He stopped right there. That was the same point I said. He compared the two situations and immediately said this is worse.
Yeah, but then that was it. That's where the clip started over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a short.
Run it again?
That was a short one. That wasn't the whole thing. Yeah, you're absolutely right. My bad. No. There's a whole.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to watch it because I know that wasn't it. Trump demanded that Biden take a drug test before the first debate. Lord.
Yeah, Biden made all these stipulations. Trump agreed to all of them. The only one that he asked for is take a drug test.
All right, here it is. It's 1.7 million views. 1 second. Let me make sure everything's legit. Oop. Just making sure it's legit on my side. Yeah, it's all legit. I'm gonna put it back there.
Okay.
That's his. That's from his channel. So you might have to put up a banner or just play it in the background. I don't know how he does about copyright.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it first on my end and then see what's popping.
Yep.
Boy.
Direct from him, and that is the horse's mouth, and that is his entire diatribe. 14 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, he probably don't give a shit. I would say
that's not what he usually cool, but we
fair use it.
Give folks some damn respect.
And I'll go on mute.
Hold on. Woman claimed to be a friend of the late Kim Porter said Kim allegedly confided in her about the abuse she endured from Diddy. Man, y'all, why you ain't tell that shit back there, bitch? I don't want to hear it now. I don't want to hear that shit now. Who the hell is Whack 100? It seems like I know that name. It's so many damn people.
Yeah, industry head.
Oh Lord, y'all, Kendra G wearing her own hair. Oh shit.
Where? Put it up.
This scrolling Instagram, she wearing her own hair. Oh damn. Okay. Let's see here. The twins though went to the prom. They got the same dress on. It's cute though.
What twins?
Diddy twins. What's he have with Kim Porter? Girl, ain't nobody locking him up. He ain't getting locked up. Y'all don't read. You know what? Okay, don't take him but a minute. Okay, yep, because it's 3 o'clock. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this up.
All right,
let's
do that.
We're gonna wrap this up. All right, people.
Oh, V, you snoring?
Yeah, I'll put his mic on because he ain't here snoring. Yeah, we ain't doing all that.
About.
Hold up, I took him off. What you say?
He was echoing anyway.
Okay.
I'm echoing?
Yeah.
You echoing.
Why am I echoing?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch. We're gonna watch Stephen A and see what's popping.
Are you gonna play Steven's video or no?
Yeah,
no, we're gonna say that for tomorrow.
Okay.
Let's see what else popping. I'm trying to see anything real. I don't give a shit about that. Yeah, because we still got other folk we got to get into. We got to still get into this this Kel shit. We still got to talk about Savannah Raggedy ass. We got to talk about Big Tiff and when she going to damn jail.
Tiff might be the last one.
Yeah, we got things to do. Got some old out of control ass black women I got to address.
I'm gonna go in on religion later on.
Yeah, we got things.
Mr. Cartwright done let that genie out the bottle, so he got to figure out a way to put that genie back in the bottle.
Who? You did?
Because it's just every week is a new one that pops up.
Yeah, he's done. He's done, bro.
Cash Money G Willis, as Professor Nez calls him.
Lord.
All right, sis.
I'm so over this. I'm over this. Hold up.
What?
Oh, what you got?
Yeah, be these, saying cooking, saying tutorials or whatever that be going on. Why everything gotta have paprika in it? Everything ain't supposed to be red. I'm tired of red food.
What they put paprika in?
Everything. Like y'all know damn well your grandmamas ain't use this much damn paprika. I know mine did shit.
There's another seasoning they discovered.
Yeah, well,
yeah, paprika, every damn thing. I'm like, man, hell no.
Can I raise my hand?
Yeah.
I'm Caribbean. That's the thing.
I mean, but every damn thing. Like these niggas in the hood, they don't know about about paprika.
If it's meat, it's a thing. Fish, especially, it's a thing. It's
damn. I can't do it.
I mean, salt, pepper, paprika. It's a thing. It's just
my shit red. I can't do it.
It's almost like onion, celery. What's the trio? Carrots, onion, celery.
Powder, onion powder.
So about the Trinity.
The Trinity.
Yeah. We ain't doing it.
Yeah, it's like the Trinity. It's just.
That's the fair start end of the week.
Don't hate on it. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I mean, I'm just saying everything don't require paprika. It just don't.
Like
you cooking, you making damn. No, I saw one chick was making damn mashed potatoes and put paprika in that shit. No,
that's not necessary.
It's not. We ain't doing all of that.
That's not necessary.
It be every damn thing.
You can throw some good garlic butter in mashed potatoes and be done with it.
This is what I'm talking about.
That would kill the crowd.
Yeah, I'm like, shit, everything was fucking red on the plate. You're supposed to have some contrast.
In mashed potatoes.
Do what?
Just do salt and pepper.
And some butter.
And butter, right.
And some half and half and get on with your damn life. It don't take all of this.
What they be doing is they be making everything taste.
Wait a minute, who is? Oh, this smoking talk. Some footage. Diddy collected cell phones at the party. Yeah, Sean was talking about that. First of all, that's when you leave the party. I'm not giving you nothing.
Smoking talk in the chat.
You know what? If it's like if it's like one of them a game part, like a Clue party or something like that, or like a what are those rooms? Those
like Clue. Room. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, escape rooms. Like, that's one thing. And you have like you got a fire extinguisher and you got an emergency exit thing. That's one thing. But like just be like, give me your shit. That's a whole nother thing.
You ain't got no time. We on the yacht. You ain't covered up on the yacht no damn way. I'm good.
That's where he should have took her and sent her to the fucking hotel. Take her ass out there on the ocean and let her act up.
Shit.
We'll see if she come back.
All right, y'all as bad as me. We're gonna talk all night, all damn night.
No, we finna go. We get ready to go. We get ready to go. We've done well this evening. I appreciate you gentlemen for coming up and contributing to the conversation. Quick wrap up for those of y'all who have not been here for the entirety of the 3 hours we've been on here talking. We were having a discussion about the video apology that was released by Diddy today. We were discussing whether or not it really, in the long run, makes a difference, and who he was really apologizing to. Was he apologizing to the public, or was he apologizing to Cassie, or was he apologizing to both? We have surmised and come to the consensus that he was apologizing to the public, but he really should have kept all of that because we don't give a fuck. And he ain't going to jail, so it don't mean anything. So just saying, the lesson in all of this was keep him out. Get rid of, if you pay for evidence, get rid of that shit yourself. And number 2, don't make no statement. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, get rid of the evidence. There is no evidence.
That's what I'm talking about. The absence of evidence is the evidence of absence. Get the fuck on. Now.
Hell, he could have buried her and the evidence on the same yacht trip.
I'm just saying though. But we again here on Armor I-78, we are not advocates or proponents for violence unless your ass deserve it. That's all. That's it. That's all. And on that note, again, like, share, subscribe if you have not. We will be back tomorrow. Not sure what we're gonna talk about. But I'll work that out. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Gentlemen, again, thank you. Everybody make sure you subscribe to their channels. We got the People's Channel, BB in Israel, and we got Culture Invasion Podcast. Y'all make sure you get your subscription on, and I'm sure I'll see y'all in their chats because I frequent these brothers. These are good black men right here. So I don't want nobody saying ain't no good black men because that's bullshit. And we had a few show up in the chat as well. So again, guys, good night. Thank you for all your support, and I will see you later.